my players out there riding. Spinners. I don't care where you at, the club, parking
Yo,
lot,
the last verse to this joint, bruh.
right now is just stop. Let them keep spinning, baby. I'm riding spinners, I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, I'm riding spinners, they don't stop. I'm riding spinners, I'm riding spinners, they rolling. I'm riding spinners, I'm riding spinners.
I need everybody to let me know what was their favorite verse on this joint.
Sir, it is Tuesday, 9/25, September
Where do these Dada
23rd.
shoes come from that are on my feet all of a sudden?
What?
Where do these Dada shoes come from that are on my feet?
You got the C webs, bro. You remember them shits? I had the all black ones. I thought I was the fucking coolest guy in the world, man.
I only saw
Good
them
evening.
I only saw them in East Bay mags.
Man, how I missed those magazines. Not for nothing, bro. I used to be so excited to fucking run to the mill to see that East Bay magazine.
I would love to just
They
have
don't
like
make
an
them like they
archive
used to.
of all those things.
I got my first pair of real shoes from East Bay.
Dude, all the all the retro Jordans would like appear periodically in there.
The I4s, the ones with the zippers, the Reebok ones, I got those from there because they kept being sold out for some reason at the mall, bro.
Dude, that's something that I don't miss, but I also kind of do, is sort of the chase of finding like a pair of all white Forces during the Nelly era that fit you. Dude, there was like legit calling every Finish Line and every Foot Locker within a 50-mile radius, begging whoever was on the phone to hold the last 9.5, 9, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Getting up early in the morning for a pair of fucking shoes, man. I miss that, but I do not want that for my kids. Like, bro, we used to be waited outside of Opalaka, the one of the fucking worst streets in Miami, bro. Like, they would drop us off like at 3, 4 in the morning to camp out to be there by the time the store opens at 9, 10.
Just
in
a
the
bunch
fucking
of
hood, bro.
Just a bunch of goons outside the glass doors to the mall.
They waited for this dude. They opened up the store. Guy went inside, got without his shoes, walked out, just chilling, casually walking. The car pulls up. They fucking jagged this man, take his shit. And the dude's at Foot Locker. Everybody's just like looking like, what the fuck? And we're like, yo, is anybody going to do anything? And the dude at Foot Locker's in dives were like, I didn't see anything. Next. Just like, yeah, bitch, let me get my shoes. My mom is waiting. Let's keep it going, sir.
My mom is waiting.
Sheesh.
She's not going to let this happen again.
I did it once at Crabtree, Kamal. One time. That was enough. It's for the cool gray 11s. And I was successful. But boy.
Oh, nice. Walking out with that shoebox and do that box, bro. I know you felt like you were on top of the world, boy. Dude, can't fucking wait to go to school on Monday, bitch.
This was in undergrad. I think this is like my sophomore year in undergrad, right back to the apartment. That was one and only time I did it.
As long as you were successful. Positive story.
I guess.
Hey, man. Well, how much were they? $250?
I couldn't even tell you. Bro, it wouldn't have mattered, right? If you're up at 4 a.m, you're just paying.
What did you do at the time? Did you save? Do you remember saving for them?
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, there was no guarantee you were going to get them.
Did you do the kind of raffle shit, bro? Or you just just getting up and waiting to go there, right? Limited
stock.
Up
there, and then it was literally a sprint through the mall when they opened the doors. Like just a mass of people. And it was like if you could get there quick enough to get a spot in line, and then it was like a one by one. You come in the store, they've got like the security out front, all that kind of stuff. They just walk you in. If they've got your size, you buy it. If they don't, you can either, your option is
you got to size up,
size down.
Get that size up or get the fuck out.
Yeah, wear an extra pair of socks.
Imagine wearing it. Okay. Well, gentlemen, any guess of who we're rocking at 12 this evening?
Probably me.
Nah.
Ouch.
Not
That
yet.
hurts. Chill out, chill out.
Not
We
yet.
got in a rock with the goon, Mr. Indiana Jones. He switched up his name, dog. Is that bad luck to change your name during midseason?
In his
Does
case,
that matter?
no, it's
Do you
okay.
believe in that? In this case, he got to do some kind of luck, switch it up.
I mean,
Well,
I like this name
I
more.
wouldn't do it because I think I'm superstitious. But
I've done it and I've lost, but I've lost either way, so I can't really tell you right now.
it's like the wrong thing to be focused on. You know what I mean? If you're focused on your team name, you know.
That says you're going through a crisis, Shaq. 0-3 right now, sir. I would say you're pretty close to going through a crisis.
I don't know. There's some upside here. We're gonna go. Like I'm looking at his roster right now,
Through crisis.
bro. I don't know. Low key, I think Shaq is gonna go on a little run here. Jordan Addison comes
He
back.
might. I forgot that he's back, right?
Yeah, and then, dude, I mean, watching that game last night, David Montgomery is a stud right now, man. That guy's
Right now, that $78 that he spent was well worth it, huh?
63, but who's counting?
AJ Brown had a good game. I'll see him as soon as I can fucking pull up these box scores. We can go ahead and talk about it, but
Danny Dimes.
Man, that's crazy that he always somehow ends up rocking a good quarterback.
Well, he's got like 880 on his roster right now. Let me see.
Damn, 29 from fucking Montgomery.
Yeah, dude. On 12 carries, 150 something yards rushing. 12.
Good God. Good God. AJ Brown finally had a good game. I'd love to see that. From the neck down, I should
I gotta
have
say,
fucking
More that for
the
sure.
Zach Ertz stuff is so ugly, bro.
seriously. I mean, man, it's better days. It's better days with fucking Jaden Daniels on there, man. Look at what his other two games
No, that's what I'm
put up-
saying. Zach Ertz is like
put up these
54
numbers,
years
dog.
old.
Like this nigga got white hairs. Look at that.
Playing better than Travis Kelce, though.
That
It really
he is.
is.
That he is, bro. 11, 18, and 6, man. That's not bad.
Not at all.
No, that's what I mean. It's just so ugly. It's like, how does this? We all could have predicted it just based on last year, but I still wouldn't have done it. And yet,
No.
here it is.
How old is Zach
what a-
Ertz?
54, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know. He's long in the tooth by NFL standards. Got to be.
30s, right? Though, for sure.
34, bitch.
34.
Yeah, he's our age out there.
This nigga coloring his hair, but look at that. And that was
He's
back when he was
basically-
20.
he's
The thing
basically
is, though,
35.
like they know how to use them.
I mean, he's got good hands, dog.
He does.
Yeah. I mean, look, he
He's
knows.
getting himself open and he's catching them shits, dog. He's fucking. It's annoying. It's annoying because I like that dude, Ben Sinnott.
Well, it's kind of like, I mean, the same thing with DeAndre Hopkins in Baltimore. It's like it doesn't really matter how old he is. He knows where to be,
Yeah.
play to play. It's like,
I mean, it's just kind of ironic. I would say Zach Ertz and Kelsey likely in the same stage of their career, but Ertz still finds way to like stay productive during the game.
hey,
Right.
man, he hasn't crossed that finish line like Kelsey has, man. He's a made man. What's he care about?
Ertz is hooping though.
But AJ Brown, what a difference a week makes. You know what I mean?
Agreed, man. Mooney's on the uptick, man. Man had 11 targets this last game. 11
I think what's
targets.
impressive about Brown though is like, you know, he's not usually the focal point, but at the point where they were down, whatever they were, 15, 17, it's like, let's throw it to our best receiver and let him make the plays, and he showed up.
Yeah, him and Devontae Smith, man, both of them, just ballers, bro.
See, yeah, agreed.
I know, Kamal, you've got a thing for Alec Ayumanor or whatever, however you pronounce his name, right?
Yeah. Io Manor, maybe.
Ayumanor.
Elliot Manor, man had 13.8, not bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's not bad, dude. You know, whether he's a
And
stud or not.
I mean, he's doing a lot. He's doing a
four
lot with a
for
little.
5 with a
Yeah.
touchdown. That's,
He's
that's pretty good.
productive. I mean, he's doing what you expected Calvin Ridley to do.
He's getting more work and more routes than Ridley, bro.
How long does
Where-
J.K. last? I mean, look, that's his job, obviously.
Still,
J.K. looks good.
Yeah, that's what I'm
As
saying.
long
It's
as
his
he's
job.
healthy, he stays in the rotation no matter what. No
scored the
matter
last
who,
3 games,
who
bro.
has played behind him. So
I mean, that's never been an issue, bro. As long as he's healthy, he's gonna be straight. He's always been good. But how long is he gonna be healthy?
well, the touchdowns help too. You know,
Agreed.
without those, he has 3 single-digit weeks. So he's got to keep scoring.
Pull a page out of the Kamal playbook and say, I mean, he's got a bunch of assets that he could package together probably and like upgrade somewhere. I just look at how much like quarterback depth he's got. Like when Purdy comes back versus the way that Daniel Jones has been playing, and then he also has Jordan Love. It's like, I don't know. I would be comfortable just rolling with Danny Dimes for a while.
Agreed. He's proven as of right now that he is not matchup proof, but definitely a starter.
Wait, remind me where he was was he in Minnesota last year?
Daniel
Yes.
Jones?
Yeah, I remember either
Yeah.
listening to an analyst or somebody, or maybe reading something, but talking about how impactful being with Kevin O'Connell for that year without any expectation of starting or anything like that, how impactful that was on him as a pro, right? Like for the first time in his professional career, seeing a different look in the quarterback room and a different set of expectations and a different process for it. And so I don't know, for just that one kind of take, I kind of extrapolate that to Daniel Jones might kind of be in the prime of his career right now and has like a new lease, you know?
But you also
I mean,
are
the
seeing
dude.
more often that quarterbacks that change schemes or find the right fit for them are successful, right?
Yeah, it's
And they're not everyone's going to be top 5, but there's a lot of quarterbacks that kind of seemed like busts in their
Yeah, he
past.
did the Vikings 2024.
They're now starting quarterbacks, like
Look
and
at Sam
respectable
Darnold.
starters.
Look at Sam Darnold. Same
Yeah.
situation though, out of Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed.
I don't know. I'm a fan of Danny Dimes, man. I am.
Yeah.
Dude.
I think when you
Coming around on it, you know.
kind of watch somebody struggle, especially like under the lights that New York provides and the media and stuff, it's a nice little underdog story.
And the injuries.
I mean, like,
to
I
combine.
think you cannot. He's just on he's definitely on the best team he's ever been on. You know, he might have if he had a chance to play in Minnesota. Maybe that's a different case too, but this is arguably the best team that he's had a chance to start for.
That's fair.
He was on the roster in Minnesota, but I don't think he ever even see the field. I don't
think there was any like danger of him, you know, unless there was like
he made the practice squad. He joined the practice squad. I remember that when he had left because he wanted to join a contending team. And at that time, it was Darnold with Broccoli.
Brad making smart decisions. What do you know?
But is it ironic that two guys that played for the New York Giants during the same stage left and were successful with other teams?
Doing better? No, I agree. I think that's it. I think that since they won a Super Bowl, they've been just shitty as an organization. My opinion, but that's just me.
It is nice to see him play.
Yeah, bro.
But
for real, and because he's also like one of those that were very Justin Herbert in a way with the added like ground game, like his ability to like get out in space and run a little bit. But I mean, he had so many injuries back to back in New York as well, right? So that kind of like puts a cloud on the whole thing, right? There was whatever the scheme was, the environment, Kamal, like you said, the pressure and the lights and stuff like that, and then also compounding with that, I mean, not insignificant injuries. What, he tore his ACL, and then did he not have like an Achilles tear or something like that? I can't remember I'll look it up to ask.
I'm not sure. But every time I think of Daniel Jones running, it's that one run where he trips up. He trips inside the 10. Like, which, I mean, he has wheels, but that video, that's all I picture when I think of him.
I remember he had those neck problems. He tore his ACL.
Oh, dude, he had a concussion in 21, then another neck strain in 21 later on. But where's the lower leg injuries? I thought he had
the ACL, his knee.
What year was that?
2023. Daniel Jones' most significant recent injury was a season-ending torn ACL in his right knee during a November 2023 game against the Raiders, following a previous neck injury earlier that season. He underwent successful surgery and since been cleared. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, so 21 he had that first neck thing, and then 23 had the neck thing again, and then less than a month later tore his ACL.
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, Shaq, I like your team, man. Even though your record doesn't reflect it, I think you're doing a lot.
Yeah, I definitely think that you haven't been getting the ringer. Let me see how many points.
Now is it me?
Jason missed that one.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't listening. Yeah, where's it at?
Now it's you.
Yeah, gotta be
370, bro. Oof. 494. He's definitely getting the most points dropped on his ass.
Yeah, he's getting buckets.
Just dropping buckets.
Like I said, it's just not scary from a tier perspective, but it is a solid,
efficient.
Will get wins.
Agreed. Hopefully sooner than later, sir. But definitely see it happening pretty soon, man. But for 11, sir, definitely seen better days, man.
Sandbagging.
Nah, relax, dog.
It's always easier to be hard on thyself.
No, man. Look, I'm barely putting up less than enough points to Shaq, dog.
Nah, but
my roster at least is.
You're still pretty top heavy, man. So that'll shake out.
Yeah,
you got to be feeling good about Tet McMillan, though, right?
No, I don't.
Why?
Every time that I fucking bench his ass, he's getting the targets, man, but he's just not. Still hasn't found the end zone. I think he's definitely going to be a good.
But he's good. Man, I'll just say that, like he's got.
I was hoping more from him.
Bro,
it'll come, bro. It's his third NFL game, bro. It's gonna come.
Second game, he cracked 100 yards receiving. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's not him that I'm worried about. It's fucking.
No, of course, that's how we feel as fans. But realistically, it is a guy to be excited about.
Like, agreed. No, for sure. The guy's
how much horsepower is actually in that Nissan Leaf? We get it. You know what I mean?
We
get like 9, 8, 10. Love the fucking targets.
That's crazy.
I just would have thought more. I just would have thought he would have fucking cooked this defense, bro. A lot more.
He'll have his up and downs for sure, especially because of Bryce. But I think he'll pay off more times than he doesn't. I like to think so.
I like to think so too, so I keep rolling him out there. But fucking Waddle's whole ass continues to fucking outscore him.
Yeah, but start him, and then he's gonna get
yes, agreed. He's gonna start him, and he's gonna
check himself out for a couple of quarters.
Daniel Hunter is probably the worst thing that fucking killed me, bro. I was at least certain I'd need at least 10, 15 for that guy, bro. That shit hurt my heart so bad.
They're really. Let's be honest here, because there's only 3 defensive positions, right?
Yeah.
there's nothing quite like one of your 3 IDPs putting up a fucking brick. Like, but watching that brick stay a brick the whole day. You know what I mean?
I keep refreshing it, turning it off. Maybe something's going on. Nah, it can't be. It can't be. It can't be that. Jesse Bates has been a disappointment this year, bro. But I feel that's because our fucking defensive line has been getting it. That he hasn't really needed to do anything.
Yeah, defensive line has looked much better this year.
Hey, it could have been worse. You could have started Jake Browning, and you didn't.
True. Nice job not doing that.
Yeah, Kamal and I both.
Mariota.
I like
for sure.
I like that matchup better. In the games that he's played before, he at least threw 2 touchdowns, threw over 200 yards. You know,
I heard a wild stat about Marcus Mariota the other day.
Yeah,
he was. I think I hope I get this right. It was after this last game. He's had 3 top 12 finishes in the last year and has only started one of those 3 games.
Damn.
How you do that?
All he does is hoop when he hits the field.
Right? Certified.
That's what I didn't hear nothing close to that stat, but I did hear that again. The games that he has played, he done very well, and I liked his mobility and like the fucking offensive. I really liked the fucking game, the defensive matchup. I just had a feeling that Browning against a fucking solid defense was gonna get cooked. That's exactly what happened.
Boy, that was so ugly. That was so ugly, man.
Yeah, it was.
You made the right call.
I think uglier than you could have really imagined, though. Like, I think when you were making that sort of like coin flip decision, you didn't imagine.
I was at least thinking he'd get me maybe 12 to 15, at least a touchdown, you know, maybe 2-3 picks, like, but at least some kind of touchdown, a rushing touchdown, a fucking goal line sneak. Like, you can't fucking tell me that offense with those 2 fucking guys, you can't get me close to a fucking some kind of touchdown, bro, or even a junk time. Nigga, they're beating us so fucking bad, but
well, dude, I mean, you know what's crazy? Like, I'm looking at Jake Browning's stat line, and it's just interesting because he completed 70% of his passes.
Where is he? Here we go.
And still had that ass of a game.
I think it was
19 for 27, bro. Only 140 yards. Like, how dink and dunk with that shit?
Well, he technically threw 2 touchdowns, but one was to the other team. They didn't count that stat, unfortunately.
That's fair. Fair enough. We went in another category. Went in the other category, and then he's got Denver. Then he's got Detroit. Like, it is not looking good at all for fucking Jamar Chase, bro.
And I guess Burrow didn't look too great behind that line.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, Burrow was already sort of like in the shit from week 1.
But he was this is why they paid him the big bucks, because he can overcome
Cleveland
some of that shit.
Who they played week 1. Like, that is probably the last defense you want to see in the first week of football.
Man, they had a better kicker. They could have won that game. They lost because they fucking missed a kick.
I mean, still, that accounts to their defense, because last time we saw the Bengals, they were dropping 30 plus.
Man, I think that the Browns have the best defense in the league, probably, in my opinion.
I agree. I mean, they're keeping the offense in games, which is doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like, they're the reason they won. They beat the Packers.
Well, now the offense can actually play into the defense's hands because Judkins is back there, right? So, I mean, they'll just lean heavy
on the run game.
Yeah, just lean heavy.
can Flacco or if they start the what's the rookie's name? Not Shador though. Is it Gabriel?
Oh, Gabriel, Dylan Gabriel,
All you really got to do is manage the game,
hand
right?
it off.
Yeah.
Where are you?
So your defense is going to help you win. Like it reminds me of like the Steelers before this year.
Right inside.
Like their defense is always going to keep you in the game. If the
I don't know,
offense can put points on the board, not turn the ball over, very good chance you're going to win.
Okay.
The Browns have like taken over that role. So I just even field goal range and get one touchdown. They're in the game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just looking at Christian McCaffrey's opportunities. This guy, they're going to run him into the ground, bro.
You see, like they do not care whatsoever.
They are going to run.
I
this
mean,
man.
but they have Super Bowl aspirations, bro. It's Super Bowl or die, right?
I mean, but they are going to burn him down. They are 27 touches last game.
I don't think they expected their games to come down to how McCaffrey plays. You're missing Kittle. You're missing Purdy.
Missing Ayuk.
Sure. And I mean, you gotta let McCaffrey cook. Which is crazy though, because
it's the one I do for my
Pearsall had still had a good game. So
my
the
important one
was moving the ball.
Yes.
Are we carrying this part of the conversation?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. And so these stats that you're looking at here are Christian McCaffrey's.
Arch. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at somebody's super ass. Hold on. Look at Josh Palmer.
Man, he's been. But I feel like the second that I let him go, he's going to go ahead and ball out.
Glad
I was so
he's going to ball out a couple games, but he not enough. Not enough confidence for you to start him.
Dude, all right. So, but legitimately, game last night, Rashad Bateman.
Fuck. Hey, it kills me to see him. That's why I keep him on the roster, but I can never have enough faith in starting him, enough confidence in starting him.
What I saw last night was it felt like every time the Ravens got into like a third and we need like a chunk play, it was like Bateman coming up with the rock somewhere on the field. I don't know. It's good to watch him kind of like continue to rebound from what was a pretty disastrous couple first seasons, bro. Everybody was super high on this guy, and he just like nosedived.
I gotta stop and ask you this question. Fucking, I was talking to my wife last night, and I don't remember how it came up. Oh no, we're watching the Monday night game. That why can't you pick up a guy like if somebody let's say Scatterboo was running into the end zone, what if the other nigga picked up and ran the other way and scored a touchdown? And I just couldn't stop laughing because I'm trying to imagine a grown ass man getting picked up and being carried the length of the field, and them saying touchdown. So I'm laughing.
I think
I'm telling her it's impossible.
The answer is Ford Progress.
That's she ended up looking it up because at first I was so stumped that I didn't even know what to say. I just said you can't do it. And the words just couldn't come out, bro. So she looked it up and I was like, just listen, aside from the fact that it's just an impractical play. Like I said the word impractical play, just a grown man is not gonna let another grown man carry him across the field.
But you got Myles Garrett picking your dumb ass up, though. I mean,
carrying 50 yards.
You know that there's a video. She went and fucking found this video of an NFL player carrying a fucking dude across the fucking field, bro. So this is what she called me on her way home, and she's like, "Please make sure you fucking show them." So before she gets her ass over here, I want to make sure that I show y'all motherfuckers.
All right,
keep talking.
We're gonna talk shit about
Carter. Oh shit! While we're looking that up, bro, yeah, man, I heavily
This dude
feel
forgot
that
he
my roster
was
is 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 very fucking shitty, bro. Man, like I regret so much um getting rid of fucking JT, getting rid of fucking Bijan. I
I
think
didn't
that'd probably be 3-0 right now.
I didn't want to bring up the JT thing, but man, what a surprise that guy has been this year. Good lord.
Love to fucking see it, man. He's definitely working for me
Look,
well
I'll say it.
in every other league, but yeah, it hurts. It hurts, man. He's balling the fuck out. And even with those fucking touchdowns that he's been getting robbed from Daniel Jones, like that's what's crazy.
Oh man, he's having a
Um,
hell of a season so far.
I'm just more worried about my running back 2 situation, bro. Like I don't have an answer for that. Even though I keep missing on my IDPs, like I could have a lucky day where they ball out. My tight end, at least I'm getting something. I'm not complaining about that. It could be this is about as worse as going to get for Jefferson and Chase, whatever. But bro, like I have no answer for my fucking running back 2 situation at all.
I don't know. I think I would just advise patience unless you're able to come up on a serviceable like via trade or whatever. But what really hurt you a lot, in my opinion, is Caleb Johnson. Like
Yeah,
all of the sort of preseason hype and expectations, and then this guy is not a part of their offensive scheme whatsoever.
at all.
definitely hurts.
That hurts a lot, man. But I still think I believe in Travion kind of getting there over the next several weeks. Truly,
Yeah,
I think it. I mean,
he
I
just might be
I
a
hope so,
second
man. I
half.
feel like I don't have any better options, but I hope so too, man. Like just one fucking play, that
One,
play that fucking Ramondre had, man.
yeah, but
When
once
I looked up,
Travion is actually incorporated, like legit,
they just don't touch him in pass pro,
he's
and
gonna be.
in that specific game, he had got called, I believe it was 2 or 3 separate
He'll
holding
get there.
penalties that they took him
He'll
out.
get there.
what's it like seeing Jamar Chase with such a suppressed projection? 16. When's the last time we saw that?
Bro, that's why I don't put my lineup in until the end of the week, man. Just because it hurts too much to see. Exactly that. I'm at least glad that I was patient and spent my money on some IDPs with Roquan, bro, because I feel like it'd be so much worse if I was fucking streamlining a tight end. He's been my light and savior so far, bro. Um, Nothing from fucking. I'm hoping that fucking what's his face comes back, that Fields comes back, praying for fucking Abdul Carter to stop being gay. Dude asked for LT's number, man, and he can't even fucking. He's
Abdul
got
Carter playing like Aaron Gordon.
7 tackles in the sack through 3 games, bro. 8 tackles. That's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, but the defensive line position is you either have like the elite or you're going through that anyway. So,
But I didn't realize that how Jim. I mean, like I knew that D line was nasty, but like he's not even playing on the line. They're putting him at linebacker. So he's not even getting a chance to really. He's shuffling. He's not. I'm sure even starting, but he's lining up fucking. At the linebacker spot. That he's not even really getting a fair chance. I was hoping Rashawn Gary would fucking do more, and he actually did. I just didn't have any confidence starting him. But that was not me. That's him cross streaming him with a different league. Look at me.
I'm like,
Yeah,
get it together.
fuck. I'm over here wishing and dreaming, bro. That's how bad I'm losing. Um, yeah, man. So hopefully shit turns around, but I definitely don't see it happening, man. I'm nervous. Moving on to number 10. Got my man fucking Curve Diddy. He's actually not doing pretty bad as far as points, but I just refuse to believe this roster is substantial. And I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he lost. Yep.
Well, in his
Was this the game?
defense, he did go against 180, so can't do much about that.
True. But still, like, I mean, that's all he's got is just Lamar, bro. Not bad. Actually,
Yeah.
respectable output from him, but 136 still isn't going to be enough to get a games. And Dallas put up a pretty decent game.
God,
His
it kind
IDP is not just hitting at the same time, man.
No key balling for him, bro.
of, who?
And Michael Pittman.
Who'd you say?
Pittman has been doing pretty good, man. Him and Daniel Jones have been connecting very well.
Dude, it just hurts to look at Nick Chubb in the RB2 spot. That's rough.
He's at least a starter.
I mean, yeah, I guess from your side of the fence.
I'd kill for a guy that's starting right now.
Nah, that offense looks rough right now. Hopefully they
It's just
can
bad, man. Yeah.
get something
Like
going.
all he's got to do is plop his way into the fucking end zone if they can get there close enough, you know. Like he's definitely not getting anything into the numbers.
They struggled, the first week, second. The offense, I mean, it needs a little bit of work.
Like,
I
what did
mean-
he get? He's got 9 carries, 38 yards. Like, I get it. He gets into the end zone, man. Double-digit points. You're fucking loving that.
Yeah, but I mean,
But how many touchdowns do you really expect from Nick Chubb?
Let's see who's playing for the rest of the season. I can tell you. Tennessee, I can see a touchdown. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more touchdowns.
So you're only happy for 4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
if he survives, because now what is it?
I
What
mean,
do you
the offense can change up and they can have a better run game and he could be more efficient, but
Like he's got no legs. I get that, man. But in that get close to the goal line, I truly feel.
I mean,
You
yeah,
know.
they're not putting marks in there at the goal line.
No, they're definitely not, bro. They're definitely not getting inside those numbers to give them the opportunity. So those 9
No.
carries are fucking wasted carries.
No offense to Curve, but like, man, Lamar doesn't belong on this roster, bro.
Holla at me, Curve.
I'm just saying. What a waste.
It's keeping them in games.
Yeah, no doubt.
At this point, this is what's hopefully keeping them out of last place. Because look at Shaq 0-3, and we were finding good things about his roster.
Like, bro, he's got he's got a top 5 linebacker. Devontae and Pittman are low end wide receiver 1, high end wide receiver 2s. Jamison can ball out. Hubbard. Like, this is a team that could beat you on a sneaky week, and he'll have a few of those. Like, did he win one? Right?
Yeah, he's 1 and 2.
He won a game, yeah. He's 1-3.
Huh?
1 and 2.
Yeah, he's 1-3.
He's 1 and 2, man. We've only had 3 games.
Sorry, 2.
Yeah. Like, he's gonna have some solid weeks for sure.
Well, I mean, like he has some stuff. He got the Chuba's good RB2. Tight ends, Jameson Williams will have better days. That's about it.
Oh,
Right
Curve
here.
The bench isn't
popped off
lovely.
last week, right?
Kerr popped off last week. That's got his win, and he's got fucking Chris Godwin waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, man. I'm just not on that train. I don't know where all of this confidence that Chris Godwin is going to show up and like be ready.
I don't think so either, man. But it's just as long as he's getting 4 to 5 targets, he could be.
He'll get more than that just being on the field. That's my guess. They're thin, right?
I mean, that dude had like a pretty catastrophic injury, like toward the end of the season.
But he was fucking balling before he got injured, man.
I know.
I mean, it all depends on, how his ability to run, more or less. Like if he can still move, still make the cuts,
spaces,
he'll be effective. If not, I don't know.
I just like that they pay. I think they paid him after he got injured too, or before.
Did Quincy Williams get hurt this week, or is he just hanging out IR designated and not in his IR spot? Yeah, I guess he got injured this week. They just put him on IR.
Man,
damn, that's a loss too.
Damn. Bro.
Hurts the Jets too.
Thin, man. Thin bench. Super thin.
Well, sir, you're not in last place.
But
speaking of disappointments, Jerry Jeudy. Good Lord, bro.
Right?
I was never a believer, so
I was more than halfway there in believing in Jerry Jeudy this year. Like
I didn't think that he would put up those same amount of numbers, but I thought he'd be at least a low end flex play.
I think he would be in your starting lineup, like somewhere.
Yeah, at least a solid guy that would get you 8 to 10 points, and if you got in the end zone, like beautiful. But fucking at least double-digit points, bro. 8 to 12.
I guess for Jerry Jeudy, the upside case is what? It's at some point during the season, the quarterback change comes and you're not dinking and dunking your way down the field, right? Because really, I think the issue with Jerry Jeudy is like these close to the line of scrimmage, like 40 passes a game for Joe Flacco yielding like 200 yards is just not going to cut it.
Yeah, the offense looks bad. But with the run game, maybe they can open up a little bit, or they'll make a quarterback change, somebody who can.
I mean, bro, it's crazy. Week 1 against Cincinnati, Flacco throws 45 times for 290 and then follows it up with 45 attempts week 2 and goes for 199 yards.
90 attempts, though, in 2 weeks.
And still is not at 500 yards.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, being able to run the ball, I mean, they went against Green Bay this week, and Judkins had a very respectable output. So
seriously, man,
there's potential there to open up the offense a little bit with someone that can actually move the pile.
Yeah, but I mean, my only point is, like, even against Green Bay, I'm just looking at Joe Flacco's shit. Threw 36 times, netted 142 yards. 36 attempts for 142 yards.
That's crazy.
That's like, there's nothing there. There's no meat on the bone.
Nothing.
120 throws through 3 weeks. Dude said, if I'm going to play for your team, I need to be throwing.
A lot. And fast.
Don't keep me back there too long.
Quickly.
That's crazy.
Dad, I thought you took it out.
What would I need to take it out?
I thought you took my backpack.
No, girl, you got hands. Should I keep blamed for everything? I got blamed for not taking out her bag.
Why does it smell like chocolate in here?
I don't know.
Were you eating chocolate?
No, I was not.
Were you eating my tobacco chocolate?
I saw him eat a bite of chocolate, actually.
I don't need that chocolate. That's Kamal and Mike.
What's up, Eiley?
Hey.
Hi.
I have water all over my jacket.
I
Okay.
have to use the bathroom.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, guys. I hope you guys have a great discussion tonight.
Thanks.
Talking about the carrying thing.
The what?
Really? Talk about the carrying thing.
I already told them.
And what did they feel? Are they on my side about it?
No, the issue is forward progress. It stops.
What is it called?
Forward progress. You can't continue to run back.
But is it, what did the Google say it was? Physically impossible? Or what?
No, it wasn't practical.
Impractical. But did you show them the video of it actually being practical?
Of course, it's possible. Yes, a bigger man can carry another bigger man.
I literally Googled it, and someone on the Dolphins carried someone over the line for a pretty long time.
10 yards.
It was over 10 yards.
But I bet they saw the ball where he picked him up.
They even says it before the clip ends. Too bad it was a penalty.
But then why did he keep walking with him in his arms?
That I don't know.
Like, he looked like a baby. Like, literally, like, the guy didn't even, like, get the fuck off me. He, like, allowed it to happen for a really long time.
There's a bigger man grabbing you. I don't know if
If the bigger man is carrying me, y'all better tackle him before he can score. Don't embarrass
That's
me.
what I'm saying, man. Like,
How long did that last, Jason? That was uncomfortably long, was it not?
it was very long. It was like, yeah, I definitely would have not let that
And
happen.
he just sat there, like, you know, when you
Yeah,
pretend
I would have taken his
Yep.
knees out.
it was so good. All right. Not impractical, though.
It's very impractical.
I saw that happen with my own two eyes.
I hear you, but it didn't matter. It didn't amount to much.
I think you should change it to your profile picture
I
on
will.
your fantasy football.
I'll definitely consider it.
Is it a good picture?
Oh, I think it's the
The
best
guy
picture.
like has his butt cheeks and everything like in hand.
He's-
Don't pull your chair. Chase's foot is right behind you.
yeah, I see he's right there. He moved when you guys
what's
came out.
going on? Do you like my crew neck?
Who's next? We beat this one to death.
Look at that.
Number 9, the money team.
You see it?
5-6 ace in your face. Let's see what's going on, Mr. Danny.
Jason, are you gonna eat that acai bowl?
No.
I got it for you.
Oh, okay. I don't like that, then. I will. We'll pass.
It's good for you.
Oh, got his ass smashed by Kamal.
Yeah, Kamal put the work on him, man.
It would have been nice for.
Team had
Would have
a
been
bad-
nice for Goff to go off this week. Jesus. No 40 points dropped on him apiece.
Speaking of RB2 problems, good lord.
There it goes again. With,
Jason, do not let everything go to bed without loading this dishwasher.
okay, what is she doing now?
Bowl number 2.
Okay, when she gets out, I'll make sure that she goes and puts the dishes away. Okay. Cool. Alrighty.
Are these walnuts? Are walnuts good for dogs or no?
I don't know.
Can you look it up on your phone?
Yes, I can. Dun 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 dun.
So Jared Goff is running it back, bro.
No.
They can't eat it.
Nope.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Bubby.
Jared Goff turned back into a pumpkin again. 14.
I don't know, man. It feels very much like he does what the game requires of him, just match up to match up. Because this dude,
Love you. Ben.
Love you, baby.
See you later.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
he's effective either way.
yeah, dude is super efficient. You know what I mean? Like just
Can I-
super
Oh.
efficient. Yeah.
Oh, it's a chair.
Did he throw for a touchdown?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a very nice touchdown.
But I'm saying he throws for a second. That's 20 points. You know, so I don't think he'll throw one touchdown very often.
Yeah, I agree. He won't throw for
Like
5
week
every
one,
game either,
you know? Yeah. 2 to 3.
but
Next
last
week
night,
might be tough with Cleveland. That'd be very interesting.
that's gonna
Yeah,
be
last night I can see, was a one-off, man. That was a dog fight that needed to be won a certain way.
Well, also David Montgomery surprised everybody, right? He got in the end zone twice.
Look at his percentage, bro.
That's
80,
what I'm saying.
82, 71.
Super efficient. He is super efficient, bro.
That's remarkable. But like I said, I'm interested in that matchup against Cleveland.
Amon-Ra out here dunking, bro. Just back at it again with the white Vans.
60
Which is
points
crazy because I feel like he's the
wide receivers, bro. Him, Nico, and Devontae, man. Nice output.
He's like the most slept on top tier player out there.
It's just because he's so little, dog. You feel me? That like he's not.
But he over the last 3 years, 4 maybe, he performs fantasy.
He is a very proficient route runner, bro.
Like, dude is a dog, and you see a lot about him, and he's got a chip on his shoulder about being drafted so late, and the players that went before him, the teams that went like. I like that mentality, and you can tell he's just got the it factor. You know what I mean?
He plays mistake-free football too, man. Like he's so just disciplined. Yeah, it just. I'm
but
like,
so the shit with his father, right? Like,
yeah,
when they talk about that, like you can see the discipline like in him, and yeah, he's gonna continue to be a fucking baller.
And if you're Jared Goff, I mean, what's the safer bet than throwing to Amon-Ra? Because even if you look just through the first 3 games, 6 targets, 4 catches, 11 targets, 9 catches, 8 targets, 7 catches.
Yeah.
Right?
Talk about somebody that's always open. It feels like he's the epitome of that.
Yeah, man.
Great.
And then Nico, I feel bad for Nico, man, because he's so talented. Yeah. He's just like stuck in whatever morass
in a terrible situation.
God, dude.
But finally, he came through fantasy-wise this past week.
Yeah, well, at least
last week was respectable.
He's got that on Brian Thomas Jr., you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I digress.
Kelsey still starting, looks rough, but
all that money spent on those tight ends and not one of them is fucking balling.
Go ahead, go off, Jay. Go off. Go ahead. Say your piece.
$15 spent on what? Nothing. Fucking garbage. And what you spent on here? What you got here? 11. Trash. Fuck. What you doing over here? Najee Harris. What's up with this guy?
Oh,
Suda. 7.
He's cooked, bro. Najee Harris is cooked.
Yeah, damn. That's a little different, okay? Relax.
What you doing out here, Playboy? $2. Fuck you.
Yeah, talk about underwhelming, bro.
Man.
T-Law is the epitome of a guy that would go to a different.
The crazy thing is that they're 2-1, bro.
I agree. I'm so sick of seeing it in Jacksonville with him right now, man. Yeah. I'm just so fucking sick of seeing it.
Yeah.
I agree with you, though. I think a change of environment would do wonders for him. I think I've said this before. I just wonder how much damage was done during those like formative couple of first 2-3 seasons, going through the Urban Meyer bullshit, and then whatever the hell came right after Urban Meyer. What's his name? Anyway.
It's been rough for him, bro. I understand it. I don't disagree with you.
Liam Cohen goes there this year, but they lost.
Can you go to?
Didn't they lose a coach this past season, or was it just that they hired?
They hired, I believe. Hey, can you go to Henry's numbers after this?
Dude, Henry needs to hold on to the rock, bro.
Yeah,
bro, that's been like
underwhelming. His performance this season.
18 carries,
I mean, and last night wouldn't have been awful, except he fumbled again, bro.
They took him out for the.
Yeah, but still, like
reporters.
Is that the third fumble this season or second?
I think it's the second, but it's the second in
Second.
2 games at critical junctures in those respective games.
Well, last night was a hell of a play, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, but it's
Bro.
Derrick Henry, bro. This is
I
not
mean,
like
yeah, that's why it's surprising.
When
But still-
when it happened, like in those 2 games that he fumbled, bro, decided the outcome of those games.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay.
I'm with you on
Like,
that.
That shit happens in the beginning of the game. Fine, you can bounce back from that. But you're right, I guess at those points where those two fumbles happened, decided the outcomes of the game.
so
And
is
bro,
this-
I
is
get
this a
so
part of-
irritated whether it's Mark Andrews or now Derrick Henry. Like Lamar Jackson is literally lifting the weight of that entire fucking team, and then for reasons not attributable to Lamar Jackson whatsoever, it comes
They're not
down
converting.
to those types of plays from players that are supposed to be your ace, right?
I think that's the difference in Buffalo and Baltimore.
Like, bro, what is it about
People
that?
step up. Like,
It's
you know what I
really,
mean? And-
really frustrating to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Baltimore fan, but I do have a.
Well,
God,
I'm hopeful they can fix that, and because a full go Baltimore team is a Super Bowl contender. You know, they're just.
they need to get their head out of their ass,
And
man.
I will say, like, even last night though, the Lions had a hell of a scheme for Lamar.
Dude,
They
yeah,
pulled that shit out of their ass.
were you watching the Manning cast last night?
Yeah,
Yes.
Dude, I love when like you got 2 like Super Bowl winning quarterbacks sitting there diagnosing what's happening on defense, and then you can
Yeah.
kind of like sit there and look at it. As soon as I think Eli brought it up, or maybe it was Peyton, but either way, they were volleying this idea of like, oh, dude, they're only going to rush like 3 plays. They're going to play a
Mhm.
soft zone and force Lamar to sit in the pocket and wait and wait and wait. And they've got these route combinations where you've only got like 3 receivers running routes and you've got 8 people in coverage,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And the few that were rushing were
Getting to him.
making him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And there was a spy at all times, and basically, it's like as soon as Lamar looks like he wants to run, you go straight to him.
Yep.
You know, and it was very effective.
Yeah, man. I don't know if that was more. The Lions look ready, man. I mean, they got their ass busted.
They got embarrassed,
week 1.
bro.
Yeah, they got their ass
Yeah.
busted in week 1, and then the
They
last.
just weren't healthy, bro. They were not healthy. They got to adjust the game plan.
Don't you love like that mentality, bro? Like Detroit is so hard to root against.
Dude, I
You know
agree.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's not just because Detroit and the struggle, but it's like the culture that they have and that they show. Like it's remarkable.
Agreed. There's no divas on that team. You know, that's really like, hey, really for the team. There's niggas on there that be gambling, but that's for the other day.
Which is crazy because another situation, you know, Goff was considered a bust, I think, by most.
Oh yeah.
With the Rams, even though went to the Super Bowl, and then he changes organizations, and now you're like, you expect him to be great, right?
Well, yeah.
Like he's got a different standard set for himself at this stage.
For sure.
And also, is Baltimore's defense not doing what they were expected to do?
No,
Yeah.
I feel like they're definitely underwhelming. That offense is, Lamar
It's the
single-handedly
rush,
carrying.
bro. Like
I definitely think that defense is what's lacking right now.
they can't stop the run.
Yeah, no disrespect to the Lions or the Bills, but also, I mean, that defense, the expectations coming into the season for the Baltimore defense was like lockdown shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You're not supposed to score 30 on them in Baltimore.
No.
Money team. Definitely have good dynasty pieces, man.
Better days.
Figure out that running back situation, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully sooner than later.
I know he's looking for Tajay Spears coming back from IR big time though, because he's got no depth. I mean, Dylan
Which will be
Sampson.
interesting.
Dylan
because
Sampson.
Pollard's not getting much passing work.
No,
Right.
that's what I think Samson will hopefully fill that void in.
Yeah. And hopefully they'll give him some opportunities to make plays because that's what he does.
Yeah.
Or go back to what he was doing last year and throw Justice Hill in at RB2 and split that backfield in Baltimore. That's what he. I remember him doing that last year. Just had
Yeah,
to.
but splitting the backfield in Tennessee isn't a terrible thing. Like I think
No,
Pollard
that a lot of that work on Pollard by getting all these carries. He's not coming off the field, bro.
Yeah,
You
when
watch
Tajay
these
is
games,
there,
bro, like he is not coming off the field.
yeah. Oh, right
So he's
now
gonna
for
be
sure.
fucking he's gonna be dead by middle of the year. So yeah, splitting that timeshare is gonna be good for both of those guys.
Why is Clyde Edwards-Helaire on this roster?
Whose roster are we talking about here?
Same one.
Oof. Hold on, I hope the Ty Johnson looks at the likes of Ty Johnson, Raheem Morstead. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. It's thin out here, man. Thin. All right.
Danny. All right, moving on to I think it was John is number 8. Where are we at? John actually had a pretty good game. Dropped 180. Fucking when you got JT dropping fucking 32. Good lord, man. Alvin had an underwhelming game. He's getting a lot of less targets, man. Like career low in fucking targets.
What was his 20th year in the league? I'm playing, but Kamara's been around, bro.
But still, bro, you would fucking think that that's what he's the only fucking guy with the pulse out there. He would get more than.
Not if the defense is like, hey, we stop Kamara, we win the game.
Oh, 18 carries is not bad. But he got 1 fucking reception. That's what's crazy right there. That's where he makes his bread and butter.
21 and 6 is also crazy.
Do what?
Like to do that weekly, like the week before against San Francisco. That's crazy. Carries. 27 touches a game for Kamara right now.
Yeah, bro. And then the week before that, 11 carries, 12. What is it? Oh, it's just 2. Never mind. I misread that.
13.
But
yeah, he deserves 15 to 20 a game. But the offense, I think, is
do they even have that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, their offense is okay. Like it's
playing
not
respectable games, man.
Yeah, maybe they're just not scoring touchdowns.
They haven't been shut out by the Panthers yet. You know what I mean?
That was fucking rough, man. Good lord, man. Starting to think maybe we made a mistake.
I'm wondering what the hell.
Kirk.
I was watching that game. What is going on?
Nah, they put in Kirk at the end of the game to showcase him. You know that they said that there's nobody's been calling for him?
His contract is too big, bro.
Even if they might say, yo, eat some of this bread.
They're gonna have to pull a Russell Wilson like Denver did, send him to Pittsburgh for $1 million a year and cover his whole salary. What does that solve?
It's only 2 years, isn't it? Or 3?
I thought it was 3 or 4.
4 years.
Ouch, 4?
Yeah, so he's got this season and then another 2.
Yeah. Yep.
And how big was that contract? Wasn't it like a couple $100 million or something crazy?
4 years, 100. 4 years, 100 and something, but it was $100 million guaranteed. So, majority of that, I think it was like 60.
Aside from that being a problem for your franchise, good for Kirk Cousins.
For real.
He's living that life.
4 years, 180.
That's
living that life, bro.
100 million in guarantees, 50 in the signing bonus. That's why this nigga ain't going nowhere, bro. You give a fuck. You're gonna hold the clipboard, bro.
I bet Kirk wasn't even really that mad about not starting. He was just probably like, "Wait, so you guys are still gonna pay me to just not do anything? I still get my $100 million? That's just confusing."
You can tell, bro. That dude loves the game.
Nah, he wanted to play.
He's far from done. I mean,
yeah,
he's just.
It was done. He was hurt. They say he was hurt, bro. I think it's bullshit. I think he needed another year, bro. Now that he's 2 years removed from that Achilles injury, I think that he can be what we expected him, last
He can
year.
throw for 300 yards in that offense, bro, for sure.
I think so. Yeah, I just think again, like he was literally a year off of that injury, bro. He's older and it's a significant injury, bro. Like it takes fucking time.
Yeah, Penix been a
Got to
little under.
regenerate those nerves and all that shit like that, bro. But
Several
4
things,
years.
several things
Like-
on John's roster that I really like, bro.
Here's the annoying part is that Atlanta was willing to give him this, but they didn't want to give up this, and they wanted this plus 2 first-round picks for Lamar. That's where they said they drew the line at. But they went ahead and gave this nigga 180 mil to this guy. And look at what's going on now.
Everybody had a chance at Lamar, bro. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
But there could have been a possibility, and what turned it down was Arthur Smith saying, nah, those two first-round picks. He said the contract situation was
They
what
could be Lamar Jackson's.
Huh?
They could be Lamar Jackson's, those first round picks.
Yeah. Okay.
Could be the Jerry Jones thing. I like that.
Well, several things I like about John's roster, man. Number one, George Pickens is now like, I don't know. I think he has got plenty of opportunity now, high upside. Like, that's just going to be targets.
Yeah.
agreed. Definitely is that.
I also really like how he has a Justin Herbert to start while Bo Nix figures his shit out this year.
That's been underwhelming with that guy, man.
I was super high on Bo Nix, and I'm still like pretty high on Bo Nix.
Oh, I think you'll figure it out as well.
But that's got to be comfortable for him to not feel like he's stuck in a box trying to Justin Herbert is balling, right?
Yeah.
Then you've got Deebo Samuel who's out here just doing Deebo Samuel shit.
Facts.
Seriously, man. People are fat shaming this motherfucker. Now he's out here. Well, he
Legit.
dropped 4.9, bro.
So I don't know. I look at who he's starting, and like Hunter Henry is clearly far and away the favorite target in New England for Drake May right now. This last game, I was like watching that game, and it just seems like every 3 or 4 plays, at least a target is going to Hunter Henry. And he was getting in the box, man. What did he do this last week? Like 2 touchdowns?
8 for 92 touchdowns.
Yeah. On 11 targets.
Good fucking Lord.
So, and then of course, like on his bench in terms of tight ends, Mark Andrews, he was left for dead. Look what he did.
Where you at, Mark?
On the bench.
6 for 91 and 2. And the crazy thing about Mark Andrews is like he caught every single one of his targets last night. So
6 for 6, fucking A. Damn, that's pretty good.
And then Jackson Dart is getting the start now, so we're going to get a serious look at that. So all of a sudden, he's kind of quarterback rich in a way.
Agreed.
I don't know. So in terms of solving any of these other problems that he might have, again, it's just you look around at what assets you have, and if you're prepared to make a move upward, you just kind of like package some stuff together, make it attractive, and go get a guy. But at this point, I mean, I don't really
Especially
think
with JT balling the way he is.
Yeah, I think that you've seen enough out of like those core guys to feel good about like taking a risk. If this is me, you know?
Yeah.
Derwin James fucking balling, bro. Derwin James is such a savage.
He's always been like an IDP star to me.
Man,
You know,
he's just so good, bro. It's like having Jahmyr Gibbs at safety.
we all need one of those.
We all need them.
And then
his IDPs. I mean, Harold Landry has been very productive. Ramondre had a tough week, but that's what you're going to get with the Ramondre.
Terry McLaurin got hurt this week, I think.
Terry McLaurin. Yeah, I think I saw that too.
And here's the funny thing. I said this about DeAndre earlier, but he's not super attractive in terms of projections or whatever. But if you look at his first couple of games this year, this is what stuck out to me. 2 targets in each of the first 2 games and came away with a touchdown in each game.
Yeah. So he's looking for him near the end zone.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a easy flex, bye-week pinch, whatever. Just desperation is like, I mean, that's serviceable as shit. I don't care if he's only projected for 3 points or whatever.
Yeah.
Clearly, he and Lamar have something of a chemistry. So,
yeah. And he's got something to prove.
For sure.
Right. So he wants those end zone targets more than anything.
Agreed.
And was it him that Wait, didn't John trade for Joe Mixon in the offseason?
He traded for him, yes.
And he's not even on the roster at this point. But
no, he dropped them, and that's when Chris dropped 40 for him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, he does not have him, and he did trade for him. But John, yeah, your team is definitely in the upswing, bro. You're a couple trades away from having a legitimate playoff contending roster, bro.
In my opinion, he's like one legit trade away. Like, he grabs one guy. I'd probably go for a running back, but good luck getting one.
Yeah.
Lean out here.
Moving on. Number 7. The Crystal Methodist moving up 2 spots.
Far too high to be putting up 120.
I just refuse to believe that a roster like this is going to continue to put out 120.
I tend to agree, but
like, and then not only is that, but like just your fucking benches accumulating fucking interest. Ricky's ready to come back into the lineup.
Yeah, man. So here's where I'm at. A couple of things. One, I can afford to be patient because if I have to eat hot wings this year, I have my own first round pick. So I feel good about that. Also, I
don't think that'll happen, but
yeah, I would just, okay, taken to the logical extreme if my season continues to trend like this.
Okay.
Right. Whole team is cheap. And then watching Luther Burden get looks dude, that felt so good for Luther Burden to kind of like do what he did on 3 looks?
3 for 3.
Dude, I mean, that felt good. See you later, DJ. Anyway.
DJ's days are numbered for sure.
Ricky Pearsall is solid wide receiver 2 production already.
And he's the wide receiver 1 on that team already,
Bro, and I just love the target share and the output. He hasn't even seen the end zone. He's got 2 games over 100 yards receiving this season.
Heard. For sure.
Who were you starting him over this week?
Probably BTJ.
Do you?
Yeah.
You could. I would say Lad before I would say BTJ.
Nah, because my thing with Lad is this, man. He's on the field. He's like, to me, if there's anybody, as between him and BTJ, who's going to figure it out sooner, I have more faith in Lad, like getting into the box, getting like just based on whatever scheme they're going against. Because Quentin Johnston is now commanding attention from defenses preparing for them, right? And so as that stuff starts to regulate back, I just see Lad like finding his level again. BTJ, something else is going on with that. Chase Brown, dude had 10 carries for 3 yards, so probably throwing ETN or somebody in there over him. I just refuse to start 3 players on Thursday night. Otherwise, I would consider Marvin Harrison Jr. But I got to start Trey Benson, I guess,
And Trey plays Thursday, right?
Yeah, so
Who plays Thursday?
Yeah, Ken Walker and Trey. I mean, they're matched up on Thursday, so they play each other on Thursday, and I just refuse to throw like a third guy.
Yeah, okay.
in there. But point being, in
So
terms of
at
just
this point, you would play Benson over BTJ.
is that a question
No.
or like you're just
Yeah, because you're keeping Walker at your flex instead of throwing him in with ETN. If
I would take out I would swap out Chase Brown with Ken Walker.
well, no, I'm
I'd
just
rather-
saying,
they're
yeah.
both in
So
the starting
essentially,
lineup.
you would be
Go
starting.
to my lineup right now. Like they're both in this. Like so, Ken Walker, Trey Benson are 1 and 2 in the RB slot. They both play Thursday, right? The optionality is flex and wide receiver. And my thinking right now is, no matter what, if it's Travis Etienne or if it's BTJ, they're both matched up against San Francisco. Now, is it better looking now that Bosa has gone down? Probably, right? Probably more in favor of Travis Etienne over BTJ, to be honest with you, just given the issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like ETN. I like that's the one thing. That's the one solid thing that's going for.
But
one solid thing I think that's going for Jacksonville is that
Yeah.
run game right now.
yeah, but let's assume I just keep BTJ in for posterity and because I know what his upside case is. Then it's Pearsall versus ETN. And I feel like that's
Trey Benson is a lineup block for you this week, essentially.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Like, because what
I
I
think that's
saw,
what it comes down to. Like, I'm not arguing that
Yeah.
he should be played. I'm just asking,
well, I
from
look
your
at his
mind-
look
from your
at his
mindset.
production through the first 2 weeks. Leave out this past game because we can look at that. But his production from the first 2 weeks.
Well, he's projected a pretty good. I think I would roll Benson too. Yeah.
But he was already even splitting time with Connor as
Right.
that lead dog. He was already putting up, okay, he got 8 carries, 70 yards, and a catch, right? And then game script in Carolina, 3 carries, 14, but then 4 catches on 30 yards. So, like, he was already starting to trend toward the workload that he's about to inherit. So, if I just look at that and like, all right, well, turn that 8 into 16 carries, right? We'll say conservatively 12, and then what, 4 to 6 catches?
Yeah.
I just like my odds with that many touches over, like, on the other side, ETN against San Francisco. But again, I don't know yet. I'll just fucking play it by ear. What I do know is that Chase Brown is fucking me right now, bro.
Yeah.
That guy is fucking me bad.
It's been very unfortunate all
I don't
around.
think that again is his fault. I think that's a product of how shitty that fucking O line is. That it's being masked by
I mean, for sure.
Joe
And
Burrow,
it's not
But
easy-
I think
easy.
give him an opportunity to game plan. What we could give him an
He'll
opportunity.
have better games for sure, but yeah, it doesn't look like that solid RB play that you expected.
But my thing is that I just you have better options to play. But if you did not have Benson to play, like Chase Brown,
Yeah, Chase
With
Brown is still
how
a
shitty-
good play. Yeah.
yeah, especially how shitty
Well, look,
Browning
subtract
plays,
Benson,
they're going to go more run heavy. They're going to scheme up shit to get him.
yeah, subtract Benson, and Marvin Harrison is back in the picture. Travis Etienne is still in the picture, and Pearsall is still in the picture, right? I think I just don't have, like, my team right now just doesn't feel like it has a ton of juice, right? That's the
I
issue.
think it's just not knowing what to expect, right? More or less. Like there are a lot of second year players having up and down years.
Yeah, they're
Don't
not.
know
Yeah,
who to
they're,
start any given week. But the good news is it is youthful. It is cheap. So you can be patient and kind of allow it to play itself out. And still you can win weeks with this squad, obviously.
Yeah,
you're
and
a
like I
grower,
said,
not a shower.
I just right now I'm not in a. So if this had been, let's like rewind one season and then think about the roster that I was carrying into the season last year at this time, right? So that was CD, Justin Jefferson, right?
Tyreek.
Ken Walker. Yeah, Tyreek, Ken Walker. Brees was still in the roster. Joe Burrow, whatever. If I were 1-2 and I didn't, and my draft capital was almost completely depleted. I had like a second and a couple of thirds basically all season, right?
Yeah.
If we were to replay that and I started the season at 1-2 with that roster construction, I would be feeling way differently than I feel right now with
For sure.
five first round draft picks next year, 27 first round, second, thirds, and then a bunch of youth and a lot of cheap players, right?
Yeah. It's
I
definitely
just
exciting from a dynasty aspect.
yeah, so it's just whatever happens, and then these guys got to just like prove it, right? I just keep like flipping through combinations and see who does what. I will say, man, I feel really good about my bet on ETN.
Yeah.
I
for
agree.
sure.
I think I told Kamau early on, like even before the draft, that he was kind of on my board. And I know this sounds really silly, but dude, sometimes like preseason can be helpful just to see how a player is moving. And there were 2 preseason games like separately where I saw Travis Etienne get some early looks, and he just had a bounce and like a wiggle that I didn't recognize from when I was trading him away. You know what I mean? Like previously. So it just felt okay. He's got something. Plus, he's got more competition in the backfield. Maybe that was good for him, right?
Good incentive.
And the irony is, he's probably the best player for you the first 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Like
No,
on
I
a
mean,
consistent
he's the
basis.
ninth overall running back on the season through 3 games.
Mhm. Yeah.
Great.
Which is nice to also acquire and to keep you in these matchups, right? While you kind of figure out which receiver, let the players kind of figure itself out and who to start each week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward
It's
to
a
the
nice
good.
come up.
Well, I'm looking forward to the good kind of headaches when like Luther Burton, and then I think Colston Loveland will be fine this week. But dude, I mean, he was even like he had his 31-yard grab before his hip injury this past week.
Injury, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the good kind of like headaches of trying to figure out, okay, who's gonna pop rather than where I am right now.
For
But
sure.
1 second, can I get my flowers on Edgerrin Cooper?
Yeah, for sure. Certified baller.
He had a down week this past week, but I think that was game script really. But dude, those first 2 weeks felt so good, man.
Yeah. Keeps you in a lot of matchups.
17, 18,
You get
yeah.
15 plus from your IDP.
And he's gonna continue to put out fucking games like that, bro. Like that defense is serious this year, bro.
Oh, dude, I started like seeing that trend with him in terms of like just tackle rate last year, and that was when I grabbed him because I was like, even though he had like modest numbers, he wasn't playing all the snaps. He wasn't like a full starter as a rookie, and he gets in there and is like, dude, 8, 9, 10 tackles to end the year like consistently, and then like as heading into like the playoff time, he started earning more and more, and I was just like, yeah, this dude might be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Agreed, man. Your IDPs are solid, bro. TJ had a nice game for you.
One time for Drake May, though. My man.
Oh, yeah. Very nice to see that you got a good backup. Good backup. Fall back.
Yeah. Drake May
Yeah,
feels like a top 10 play weekly.
Yeah, $2 holla, baby. 3rd round draft pick, man.
I like Drake. I like Drake a lot.
I'm looking forward to him developing more. And I do look forward, just to like throw it back to you, Jay, I do really look forward to when Travion starts working his way into a greater trust and share that backfield. Like watch like what the two of them will be able to do together in the passing game. I'm like really looking forward to that, man.
And we both, bro. Certainly hope so.
I think I'm overranked, but I respect it nonetheless.
No, man, not raw. It's just shitty weeks that could have turned the other way. And
the good thing this week is I could have made any combination of decisions, and Michael still would have beat the dog shit out of me. So I'm sure we'll get to his team in a few minutes, and I'll just shower him with compliments for what his team is. But it wouldn't have
Just
mattered.
like this team is just too good. Yeah, you're gonna have your down weeks, bro. But this roster, just in a nutshell, up and down, is just too talented to be ranked anything lower than this. You know,
I appreciate
you're gonna get your weeks to bounce back. I definitely don't see that for the ladder of fucking John, respectfully, or the money team, or fucking Curve, or myself at this point. So I definitely think that your team is actually even very lower ranked than it should be, but that shit'll fix itself out, bro. Again, like I've always said, bro, you managed to position yourself for the future, and you put a team together that was respectable to compete. It's just that you're going through those growing pains right now, man. But yeah, there's nothing for you to be really upset about, especially if you have your fucking draft pick. I didn't even think about that. So you're chilling, but last place, I definitely don't think that's gonna happen, man.
No, and I'm
Definitely
not.
don't think-
I think y'all know me better than that anyway, right? So
Moving on to number 6, standing on business. Big Nicky dropping down 2
that was gonna be my last little line there. Is like, if I'm 7, I should have been 6.
He got 6 points on you.
Yeah, we'll see this week. Bye, CD.
Oh fuck, Mr. Baker. Baker continued, bro. Baker's a fucking baller, man.
I
Super
love that.
fucking guy, man. I really came around him as well.
Hard not to root for.
I'm so glad. I mean, I was thinking about this. I saw something on X the other day when Baker was on the Panthers roster, and in one of the practices, they had him playing like D line in some of the for a few snaps randomly. He had his red jersey on. They had him like full pads, lined up as like a defensive end for some sort of skelly drill or some bullshit they were doing. Just like, can you imagine the career arc of this guy going to Cleveland, dealing with all of that bullshit, kind of a journeyman there for a while, and then landing in Carolina, and then where he is right now in his career? Just nothing but compliments for that motherfucker, man. What a gamer.
Like the league in like touchdowns or something, right?
Do what?
He led the league in like touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think the stat was like 78 touchdowns over the last 2 seasons or something like that through the air.
That's crazy.
And I mean, pretty efficient too. Like he's gonna have his share of overthrows.
He's cut down on those interceptions a lot.
Yeah, but dude,
that team can just count on him at the end of games. I think that's the biggest difference between like any elite caliber quarterback in the National Football League.
Anyone else in the NFC South can't do that.
No. I mean,
and that's their advantage.
And you can see it happening when it's happening. When you're watching him play, you can see him literally like willing that team into those winning situations, man.
Yeah. Fucking right, he does.
No interceptions. He's got 6 touchdowns, no INTs through 3 games. And he's already got over 100 yards rushing.
He's
crazy. Balling, man.
I'm interested to see how Nick plays this wide receiver flex situation.
He'll throw Adam Thielen in there and he'll go for 3 touchdowns because that's just the way it works.
Thielen, no, I got a feeling. What's his face still playing unlimited snaps? Diggs. No, I don't.
He was this past week. That shit was
either
ugly.
way. Yeah, I feel like he gets the start.
Tyrone Tracy down.
He's down for about a good 2-3 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, I would imagine.
So he loses Tyrone Tracy and he loses CD, which the CD stuff
players needed.
Well, look, maybe
a subpar game.
I hate to say that this may be a little bit of karma, but not having CD in the championship game last season maybe has something to do with the 4-point delta. I'm just saying. I'm over it. However,
you want to spread rumors.
I'm matched up with him this week, and he doesn't have CD, so now the shoe's on the other foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Great timing on that part.
I definitely think starts aligned with that one.
Good on him
Stephen
though
Curry,
for grabbing Jawan Johnson. That guy is balling like a motherfucker.
him and Keenan Allen have been a bright light on his team because he would be dead in the water if he didn't have Keenan Allen to roll out that wide receiver too. I mean, what else has he got out here? Diggs isn't ready. We're already poking holes at his lack of flex options
yeah.
or
It becomes a little more interesting with the wide receiver and flex spot, but he's still got a solid core that could
yeah,
keep
for
him,
sure.
you know.
No,
keep
fucking
beat.
Saquon, Kyron, and fucking
Yeah.
Lamb are a great
So he just got to hit
great
on
foundation.
those few positions, and I mean he
Yeah,
doesn't have a lot of options, but that could change.
this was my comment last week about the rankings with him all the way up at 4, and the picture was the exact same, but for the couple of injuries he picked up, and all of a sudden, my comment about being thin is being put immediately to the test because there is an optionality behind, especially behind CD, and not saying that anybody has optionality behind that caliber of receiver, but if you look at the bench right now,
Mhm.
who are y'all putting in?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a question.
I mean, he's in a prime situation to move
Gonna rock Thielen, bro.
and get those players, but I'm sure he won't do
Nah,
that.
he'll sink with the ship.
But-
He'll CeeDee Lamb will get traded before anybody else. Anybody else on this roster
It's
would
just a
get
great
traded before
situation
Saquon.
to build. I mean, you're going to get another starting running back in replace and a wide receiver. I know it's not going to happen, but ideally that would solve
Did you
a
finish?
few
Did you
issues.
load the dishes?
Yeah.
Did you
But
clean
yeah,
the
I
kitchen?
mean, I'm probably going to start Diggs.
You gotta wash those dishes. Clean that kitchen, please.
I don't want to watch them.
I'm sorry,
And
bro.
I don't know the rest of the bench, but I think Diggs would have to get a start this week.
You can wash those dishes.
Yeah, there's not like I'm saying, there aren't other. Okay, I'll just read: Hunter Renfrow, Michael Wilson, John Mechie III, whatever, Kayshon Boutte maybe. But then if you're rolling out Diggs, you're not trying to split it up with Kayshon.
Yeah.
No,
Jack-
he's gonna roll Thielen.
Pat Bryant, Thielen.
He's rolling Thielen. That's it. He's rolling this. He's rolling his
And you're
current
rolling,
roster with Thielen, unless he's able to pick somebody off the waiver. Like,
and you're rolling
there's nobody
Thielen.
here.
You're rolling Thielen as old boy comes back from his suspension.
Addison.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, Addison. So
Addison.
then you got JJ, Addison, Hawkinson, and then maybe Thielen.
But to lose Kittle, CD, and Jaden
It's
like
rough,
all
bro.
at one time, yeah, that's
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing with Jaden. I'm not gonna let that be like. The thing with Jaden is there were plenty of games. If you go back and look at like who he was rolling out at quarterback, he was
Toby, come here.
like he's usually been rolling Baker anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's not a given that Jaden is in his starting lineup week to week, and I
Yeah,
respect
he's
that.
not really.
I get that, right? But Jaden
Not
wasn't
really
always
taking much of a blow.
yeah, but it's still it thins you out in ways that you don't anticipate. Especially, I mean, first 3 weeks.
Really?
He lost 4 potential starters in the first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And Tyrone is the 4th one. So you wouldn't ideally want to start him, but
which I mean,
That was his option.
maybe this injury kind of puts him out of the misery of losing the job outright because that was happening.
yeah. Yeah.
Right, but that for the very least, this was his valve of having somebody to play at the very least at the flex, and
Yeah.
he was at
So
least getting those pass catching, those pass catching
yeah.
work.
I'm saying no, bro. It's time to make a move to keep you competitive. Unless otherwise you just like thug it out wait for
And what does
CD
that look like?
to come back and hope that you can go on a little run.
Here's
And
the
what does
problem.
that look like for
Here's
him?
the problem with that gamble. How many draft picks do you see on his roster right now?
2.
Well, I mean, aside from 27.
Oh, none. These are 27 picks. These are not this year. This next year.
Right?
So he's got 1.
Yeah, but that
That's
can
it.
change with a player like Saquon.
It sure can.
We can, but he's not going to.
That's what I'm saying. That's the gamble, right? Of waiting on CD and waiting on Kittle. It's like you're 1 and 2. You got you're like there isn't very much. I mean, what Saquon's price tag this year was like $100.
90.
He plays you this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be interesting.
He's that guy that spent $90, so he's not trading him away, bro. He constructed his roster.
Will it's just like that is the you know.
No, I hear you. That is his opportunity to maintain and to continue to keep going, you know, but he won't cut off his leg. He'll stay
what
there.
he can also do is just do enough to get by, finish top 6, and hope for CD, Kittle, and Saquon to all be on his team in that playoff push.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
so
that's what
maybe an ideal time to ask this question because we've already seen the teams that have all of the Eagles' top hitters except for Kamals with Jalen Hurts, but we've seen AJ Brown, we've seen Devontae Smith, and now we've seen Saquon. Do you get the sense that the Eagles are, or at least Jalen Hurts is pining to throw the rock downfield more based on his post-game interview?
AJ, yeah. Hell yeah.
Jalen Hurts, like his
Oh,
post-game
Jalen.
interview.
Oh, no, I didn't hear
I
his.
don't know anything about an interview.
So maybe we'll table this, but when you get a chance to go and listen to his post-game interview on the field, I get the sense that Jalen is like advocating for the training wheels to come off. He doesn't like that they start so slow.
Yeah. All right.
And so on the back of an outing where you saw both AJ and Devontae eat and they got the dub, they came back and got the dub. His whole point is we shouldn't have been down to begin with, right?
Yeah. More explosive plays down the field.
And how that impacts Saquon is the question, right? If that
Saquon's good, bro. He's one of the few running backs that you'll start, and sure, he might get you 10, 12 a week, but you can live with that with the ceiling that he has.
At $90, you can live with 10 to 12 a week, bro.
No, that's his floor, like certain weeks. But he's still gonna give
what he got this week is worst case scenario. That you can live with. Yeah, you're not expecting that on a fucking weekly basis, but 9.5 points, if that's the worst it's gonna get. Okay, you know, what's up?
Saquon will be fine.
Fine is not what fine is not the price tag he paid though. Is what my point is. Fine is not the price tag.
Elite, no, I agree for sure.
Where is he at right now? What's his rank?
13th.
He'll be all right.
I hear you, right? Law of averages, but I'm also looking at what? Week 1, 22 touches. Week 2, 24 touches. Week 3, 22 touches. And that's 13th overall.
Well, he's getting touches. I mean, touchdowns vultured. And
his best game was against Dallas.
He'll be all right, bro. So he'll be okay.
We'll see.
They scheme, they just scheme for him, you know.
Yards, you know what I mean? Like his ceiling season was likely last year, but he's still a top 10.
Yeah,
he's still a top 10 play. Like you live with the results, right? I mean, he's a league or a week winning player. I can tolerate his 10 points. I can tolerate it 2 weeks in a row.
Because there's not many of those
down. Like all players do this, bro. They all struggle, you know. So
damn, CD was poised, bro. those first 2 games were just fucking elite.
Yeah,
No touchdowns.
and
2
Kittle. Kittle's
But
first
Jawan,
game.
so here's my expectation. Kittle comes back. Him and Jawan Johnson are both starting.
Absolutely.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Kittle at
For
tight end.
his roster right now, yes.
Kittle's going at flex for sure. And you know what? That's completely fine if Jawan keeps doing what he's doing.
Which, I mean, why would you expect anything else at this point? Because the dude's
At the
seeing
way that team is the way that team is set up, yeah, him and Olave are like the only legitimate pass catchers out there. Shaheed, I don't even know what's going on with that guy.
Yeah, it just kind of seems like it's Jawan and Kamara sprinkled with some, Olave, and then a little.
But even it's not being that much of a Kamara because a lot of those looks are going to Kamara going out of Johnson. He's getting a league low fucking
and
career reception.
Jawan is going to
outlook,
be a
right?
solid play until otherwise proven. Like,
So
What's Kittle's
Kittle
price?
comes back week 5. Is that like a given? He comes back week 5 or he comes back week 6? No, week 6. So he got hurt week 1, so then he has to miss 4 games. So week 6 is the earliest you get Kittle back. So that means he's got to go this week, the following week, and the week after that without Kittle. Or no, the week after that is when he gets him back. So he's got 2 more games without Kittle.
hopefully, yeah.
Fingers crossed. And then
I mean,
on a limited snap count when he gets back,
this week is not make it or break it for anybody, but between you and him, particularly, like to go 1-3 is not how you anticipate starting.
Walking into the championship rematch, both 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think that's why it's very intriguing. Like, you expect more from both sides, and like I said, though, I mean, it's fantasy football, dude.
Yeah, man. Keenan Allen, bro. God, I love that pickup, man. Keenan Allen is such a baller, bro.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Yeah, I kind of talked about him last week, but just the ultimate stud, dude. Like, pause.
60 yards and a touchdown every week. Lock it. Just money in the bank.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I do think that contributes to Ladd's regression.
Yeah, agreed.
So,
and then both of them have to consider the fact that Omarion finally had a game, right?
Yeah.
And what that might do to because they're playing the Giants this week. It might be a pretty short game, to be honest with you.
I just don't see why they changed the formula because they were run heavy other years and it never really worked out well. Like,
I think it's just the expectation of Harbaugh. You know what I mean?
It's a great offense, dude. Like, you're gonna want pieces of that offense.
Agreed. No doubt.
It was nice to see Aiden Hutchinson getting back there and making shit difficult for Lamar last night.
Yeah.
Man, he looks good, bro. That man looked fucking unguardable.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite players, man.
But he had that injury, again, it takes him about a year for him to get his sea legs back to where he was prior.
He's got that it factor, man. Like, you just get that vibe.
Fair. Agreed. Moving up 2 spots is Chris, the Rizzler. Oh man, when I tell you that this one hurt.
Take a look at this.
Oh man, EJ, bro. So, that hurts.
Bucky and Achane continue to be a good staple for this man, bro.
With Jacobs.
Bucky balling.
Oh, dude, Jacobs. His running back room is, I would say, pound for pound, his depth and ceiling in the running back room is probably one of the top, if not the top in the league.
For sure.
Yeah. He panned out in a lot of the stuff that he set out to do. Tootin is looking fucking good, bro. Braylon Allen is about an injury away from getting out there.
His quarterback situation is scary, though.
Agreed. Yeah, because he put a lot of eggs in fucking Stroud.
You got to get more than that.
and fucking Cam Ward is still too young.
What question? Just quick look at this.
McCarthy. Forgot he had McCarthy. Yeah, man.
So Laporta, you trading Laporta?
I would if I was him. He's got fucking Warren.
Because I don't see with that running back room, I just don't see a situation where you're even considering starting 2 tight ends.
Nope. Okay.
Even on a bye week, I feel like you figure out something else.
What is Laporta worth to you?
To me, not very much.
I think
I'm
that'll be
not a buyer.
that will be the issue though, because he's a buy low candidate.
Fucking
You know what I mean?
Mario looking
I don't see anyone going in to spend up to get Laporta and that mustache.
Right, but also, so I don't think of Laporta like all on his own, but I'm looking at this roster and it's like, all right, so your bench is a lot of guys waiting their turn in line. And there are people out there, let's say, standing on business that need some like quality depth with potential ability to like pop later. This seems like a potential transaction laying in wait between those two teams. Yeah. I don't know if Laporta is a part of that. Maybe he is.
You're not wrong. This team would look a lot different with Lamar on it.
Yikes.
Yeah. Competent quarterback in this team would look a lot better.
Yeah. And maybe he'll get that, but there's nothing like there's no good coming out of Houston right now about the offense. Right? Like there's just not a lot of positivity for whatever reason. So
it's not no reason, bro. That fucking O-line is garbage, dog. Like the year that CJ Stroud was there, his rookie year, they had invested and they brought in a very good O-line. He benefited from that. Overachieved from that. So they thought, fuck, this guy did very well. We can part out with this roster. This O-line, for what reason, I don't know. And this is what this is it. This is Houston. This is the fucking Raiders. This is the Bengals. Like 3 fucking teams who prioritize, for whatever reason, their position of players without fucking thinking that they got to have somebody to block these motherfuckers. Like, I understand you had to put the money in to fucking keep Chase. All right, but now you've spent all this money on your fucking wide receiver too, and you can't fucking guard them. Nobody can fucking block for you. They fucking spent this top pick on fucking Genty, and like, have you seen some of these these videos, bro?
No.
Dude.
Dog.
Cincinnati and Oakland. I mean, I did think about this. It's a fair point. Like, before T. Higgins got paid, it was just this drumbeat of like shit talking about the Cincinnati ownership and franchise, right? In terms of how they allocate their money and their approach to paying players. And then Joe Burrow got involved, allegedly or reportedly, and was like really advocating for T. Higgins to stay a part of that unit, right?
Right, which I understand.
But if you're Joe Burrow and you just went through an entire season of
getting your fucking ass kicked,
it's like you're also asking ownership to not allocate precious resources to protecting your dumbass.
True.
At that level, because what T. Higgins' contract was huge. It's like over $100 million.
Yeah.
Right. And I got to think that Jamar Chase maybe had an opinion about that, and it might not have been the opinion that people would assume it to be. But now, if you look at Jamar's demeanor on the sidelines, like Joe Burrow's not playing, team is getting their ass kicked, right?
Super.
And there's really like one core reason, and we're not going to point to defense. We're not going to point to the fucking defense, because what money is there for defense if there isn't money for your offensive line?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right.
Add into that the Trey Hendrickson bullshit. I assumed that they were just going to let his ass walk, and then right before season starts, they get a deal done, and it's like, okay, so now you just tied up more capital into a position on defense, and your defense is still going to suck ass.
Yeah, that one was confusing.
I didn't understand that. What, bro?
So, I mean, but same thing with, I guess, the Raiders. Like, maybe Geno left Seattle, and it's like, damn, Seattle at least prioritized better allocation of spend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That defense is okay. That O-line is looking good.
I mean,
You
Jacoby
know.
Myers, good for him, man. As a Wolfpack alum, right? Love seeing that he's
For
out
sure,
here.
dude. Balling.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, nobody cares about him. That's the thing. Is like he's like consistently just raised his production and like more and more and more. So I don't mind seeing him in the wide receiver 1 spot for this team, right? With Bucky,
No.
and Josh Jacobs.
He's getting so much output that if he gets a consistency, which Jacoby Myers gives you, that's what he needs. He just needs consistent something from this guy, which he's definitely getting. 17 and 12. Those are exactly what you're looking for. Another fucking 2-3 solid catches, and he gets his out. He gets what he wants, is 10 points from that. But again, he had more than enough output from his running backs. I think he had a pretty solid IDP outing too. That everybody it was just an all hands on deck performance from him, man. Yeah, nothing crazy. 16 points was his highest. 19 points was his highest fucking output.
I was just looking at the 8-point stat line. Dude, week 2 at New England, 8 catches for 92 yards and a touchdown. So you've got there's your wide receiver 1, bro.
Yeah.
Miami is tough to watch, man.
Oh, I love it. Brings me joy.
I know Jason D has been talking about, like, Jason D said something in the chat the other day I thought was like accurate but also funny, like talking about how Miami let Tua just get beat half to death, and now, like, to the point that now he's legitimately afraid. He has like a phobia of the pass rush, right? Like, you get like almost like a subconscious response to the potential.
He just goes fucking blank.
Yeah, bro. It's like, so like I see everything that Tua does through that lens. I can't help it. Like, after he said that, I'm like, bro, I think he might be right, dog. Tua's like damaged goods for real.
He needs another team, bro.
Yeah,
that team needs to go. Like, McDaniel squeezes everything he could out of that guy,
and then blames him in a press conference, like, basically put him his shoulders. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was this past week or the week before, but he made a comment kind of regarding like Tua making a mistake, and I don't know, bro. It doesn't.
I mean, not for nothing, bro. These fucking last couple of games have all ended the same fucking way with Tua throwing an interception.
The vibes are bad in Miami, dude.
The vibes are terrible, but like when the game is ending the same fucking way, and this is arguably the best game that they played all year.
Yeah, that's what I actually said. I was like, wow, Miami seems to have figured something out. And then it was like for that 5-minute span, and then it all just like fell apart again.
It all went right back to how it always is with this motherfucker throwing a fucking like easy ass trivial fucking interception. Like, they literally driving down the field. Tyreek was getting involved. They were force feeding him. Waddle was getting fucking looks. Like, that run game was, they were converting those short third and short conversions, bro. Like, they looked like a solid team.
Yeah, we even got a Tyreek backflip in the end zone, right? Vintage.
And then here we go. But yeah, man, Chris, I definitely underestimated your team, bro. Respect, dog. I still think you're a fucking hoe, but I still like your team. Just fucking.
No, are you
Just get on my fucking nerves, Chris. But I love your commitment to the league, bro. Like, I can't say that you're not committed to fantasy football. You're not
you're
committed to
committed
the
to
league,
backup
bro.
running backs? So you got
And you've definitely constructed yourself a roster year in and year out that's competitive, bro. So respect, dog. I give you a hard time because we butt heads in a lot of things, man. But uh, I do I do want to give you your props, bro. Um, moving on to number 4 is the Sunday Scaries.
yeah.
Sunday Scaries.
Let's talk. I
Oh
mean, this is
man, that man put up 180. Right?
my
Is that what he
one
fucking?
season, bro. My one
116.
win of the season. I had no business beating this team. None whatsoever. I have
It's
no
okay.
shame about that. I had
That
no
is glad we can hang our hat on that one, brother.
no
Fuck,
business.
man. Where do we start with this embarrassment of riches out here, bro?
Dog, it's
Josh Allen
amazing.
had a nice game again. James Cook. How much did people sleep on James fucking Cook, bro?
I will raise my hand. Didn't give a shit. I know Kamal is sick to death over the fact that he traded because you traded him to me.
Yeah. I'm also half asleep, so I'm just letting y'all motherfuckers do your thing at this point.
Go ahead and
But
talk
yeah,
about your
bro.
regret over trading me James Cook and then him making
James
his way.
Cook, man, that's one that will forever haunt me. So
At what point are you nervous about Genty now?
I'm not at all, really.
yeah,
I
bro,
mean,
I don't care. I'm not nervous.
just chilling, man.
Me neither.
I mean,
Are you
my
okay with him
thing
being
is
a wash
because of
this
the-
year?
Okay, because of the lineup, I'm not nervous.
Well, bro, I
Right?
mean,
Like, but on a regular team, if I like in your
Yeah,
redraft,
and his
it's
team, like, he
different.
can afford to not have him. But I mean,
Right.
as him in a fantasy space, are you okay with him being a wash this year?
Yeah, he's still 101 dynasty asset.
Okay,
yeah, and I
you're
mean,
still
I don't
not.
know. So I've got Genty in like I think one league that I'm in, and
Are
the
you
reality,
looking to trade? Are you looking to trade him at all?
no, and here's why. The reality of getting Genty in any league, even in an auction league with a rookie draft and shit like that, Genty is at most your RB2. At most.
Most.
Right? In the league that I'm in, CMC is my RB1, Genty is my RB2. Is he performing to RB2 standards right now? No. But is he that far away? No.
Agreed.
So I don't know. I just think that like this is probably the most common position to be in is like, bro, and he also has Amarian Hampton sitting right there at the top of his bench, which I assume will go into his flex this week. Right?
Yeah. And DeAndre Swift out there just chilling in no man's land.
Bro, you just cut that dude to the wind, bro. Let somebody that is in deep need of a running back have DeAndre Swift.
Seriously.
I know
32
Ben
from
Johnson
Gino.
can't
Look
wait.
at
I
that.
know Ben Johnson can't wait for the moment he gets to get that guy the fuck out of the paint. You know he's just biding his time.
Seriously.
Nah, this team is scary, man.
It is.
For years to come.
I think this team is perhaps, and no disrespect to Michael C or Jason D. Jason D is so surprising to me. We'll get to him. But
Yeah.
I think over the course of this whole season, this team, Kamal, is perhaps your most pressing competition when these rookies begin to flourish, like mid to late season. That's my opinion on it.
Yeah, those that Marvin Harrison trade alone set up his future.
And build on to every one of those picks, bro.
And it helps to have number 1 or number 2 Josh Allen and number 1 James Cook. Like you hit on
You
a
already have good foundational pieces, bro, to fucking
yeah.
to fucking
I
go
mean,
with
I
this.
reached out to Boyer and because I didn't want to act prematurely, but I had thought about like Bijan for Hampton and Egbuka, which from his perspective, I don't know, but just the hype around the players that he has is surreal, and having them all at great prices, like he's top of the league for the next 2-3 seasons. If this core continues its trajectory.
Or yeah, I agree. And he can
So
afford to fucking go and jump the gym for players like fucking Tyreek or whatever free agent.
yeah,
Well,
We'll be in that
bullshit
way.
around
We'll be in
with
that
those
wave, you
extra
know.
roster spots as you wish. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and important at this point, right, to just point out the thing that I've been harping on this whole fucking video is like the distinction between this roster and every roster ranked above it is when you look at the bench, the presence of serviceable depth,
Yeah.
like startable
Serviceable
options.
is the word. I agree.
Bye weeks will come easy for him.
Like I can talk all the shit in the world I want about fucking DeAndre Swift, but I mean DeAndre Swift, Calvin Ridley, even on a bad day, right? It's like whatever.
Keon Coleman,
But then then you get to like Keon Coleman,
RJ Harvey, who's still not getting his turn.
Matt Golden, who's now starting to like see more opportunity in the Green Bay offense.
Yeah.
Seriously, bro, what the fuck?
So it's like,
Yeah.
like if you really think
Bye weeks will come
Some
easy,
fucking
bro.
draft
Like
picks.
he's gonna win 8, 10 games, my guess, because even on bye weeks, he's gonna have better players to roll out. So I think this is a team that their ceiling is number one.
there is no more desirable stack at quarterback, running back one in the league this year than what he has in Josh Allen and James Cook, right? In terms of trying to stack and force multiply an offense using the quarterback and the running back, there's nothing like he's got the top on that.
And just hope that Coleman develops.
Before him and Lamar and Henry would be another one, but that doesn't exist in this league.
That hasn't performed the way that it was anticipated, right?
Not at all.
Agreed.
So
no, I agree.
If he can get, some numbers from Coleman, that'd be really positive.
I tried not super hard, but I did make a play for Cortland Sutton in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
And Kamal, I think Cortland Sutton's one of your personal faves going back a few years.
Always loved him. Yeah.
Dude, he's a baller. And having Cortland Sutton and Emeka Egbuka at this point in their respective career, I don't know. Mike Evans goes down with a hammy now. And it's like, what is that going to do for Egbuka's opportunities? Yeah. And then Cortland Sutton has like a single down game. And then what does he do the game after that? Goes for 118 and a touchdown.
They're both weekly starters. He's got a good problem at flex. Hope that his tight end continues to come through, but he's got enough assets to make up for lackluster numbers from Nick Bosa, from Genty. Like, it's one of them teams that you don't want to see, at full force any given week.
Yeah, like Travis Hunter is fucking killing it, bro.
Dude, we haven't even talked about Travis Hunter, but that's still hilarious, bro. We didn't even fucking mention that guy's name once.
Yeah, but CJ, this is my point, bro. His floor,
10 points a week, dog.
Wait till he balls the fuck out. You know what I mean?
No, it's like
30 weeks, like
laying in wait, bro. Laying in wait.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, fuck this squad.
Fire, bro. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, bro. And no reason to move on from anybody.
And what's to stop him? Come out to your point. Bye weeks coming up. I just looked at the fucking bench without even thinking about Travis Hunter. But like bye weeks come up. What's wrong with sliding Travis Hunter into the flex and streaming a DB?
Yeah. A lot of options over there, man.
Nothing.
Which makes him extremely dangerous. Because
that's what I'm saying. I think that,
many weeks you catch him like without reliable starters.
For sure. Trending up, dog. Nothing but sky's the limit for you, dog.
Yeah, I mean, look,
That squad is fucking bullshit.
commend the hell out of Andrew for having the discipline to hang on to all of those picks and not move away from them in advance of having the opportunity to have the draft that he just had, right?
Yes. Having the discipline to hold off on passing on fucking Marvin like that, then holding on to the fucking picks. Like that was a long fucking delayed gratification that he got from those.
Yeah, an entire season and an entire off season, right? So basically 12 months sat on those picks and did that. So good shit there. I mean, definitely earned this moment.
Great dog. Number 3 is Big Mike, Mr. Surf and Turf. Another person who I'm very glad about his delayed gratification on his roster construction. Dropping
Quinshon is the missing puzzle piece for this guy, bro. Quinshon in the lineup now is gonna. I mean, this team is dangerous as fuck too.
Yeah, fucking right, bro. Yeah. He's got to refill Mike Evans, but I think that he
will do that, no problem.
He slides JSN into the wide receiver 2, and Pollard can rock the flex.
All right, DK just as much.
DK Wandell Robinson, forget about he has him. DK, how's DK been doing?
He did well last game,
bro.
Finally got into the box.
Okay. 7, 6. Yeah, those are not bad numbers. Those are definitely flexy numbers,
right? I mean, he hasn't popped off yet.
No, DK has not gone anywhere close to what I think Aaron Rodgers will do with him this season. And then, bro, Myles Garrett is such a just like it's like the Travis Hunter without the other designation. It's like this dude just
he's a cheat code.
Bro, it's so stressful whenever you see Myles Garrett like opposite your team. This dude can drop 30 in 2 quarters.
Yeah, I was upset to not see him in the draft.
And good on Michael for not
before.
Yeah. But another squad that you don't want to see that has draft picks.
So, bro, hold on. Before we go on.
I mean,
before we go on, look at the depth behind Myles Garrett. I'll let you discover it.
Brian Burns.
Yeah, number 1 on the season. Look at his stats.
Wow.
18, 12, 21. Fuck. That's pretty good.
Right?
That's a trade waiting to happen. Sell high. That's crazy, man, because I never cared for him, but he's finally playing as people were expecting him to play.
Yeah, in fairness to us, we didn't have nearly as much talent around him to command
those opportunities.
Yeah. And then Trey McBride, what a stud he's turned into, man.
Yeah, crazy find. Yeah. I mean, really, another team that developed slowly, very patient, and in the long run, he hit. I mean, he hit on Gibbs, hit on JSN, Garrett,
McBride, Gibbs, Wilson. Like,
I mean,
his most expensive player, I'm pretty sure, was Mike Evans at fucking 30-something, if I'm not mistaken. 34.
That's the right thing to do.
Which is great. He patiently waited.
Yeah.
And it's great. He finally got the quarterback that he needed as well.
Had a down week, but
yeah, but he'll bounce back in 15, like 24 and 28. Very good.
Yeah.
And he had a great rushing.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He was relying on him.
Dude, is it time to just let Anthony Richardson go? I just like I look at this roster and then I see that and I was like, I know what he paid for him because I'm the one that cashed that
Just
check.
because of his dollar price. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to keep him on the bench and see what happens in the offseason.
Well, no, I
But
think look, if we could
I
rewind
think
time,
it hurts.
I mean, he spent major capital on getting the 4th overall pick from me to have that pick. So imagine he didn't trade 2 first-round draft picks and a future first for the 104.
yeah.
Right, and he still fielded this squad. So something to be said for that. But just saying, Anthony Richardson probably I'd let that guy languish on the wire.
I feel like he's a guy that end of the season you pick up just to see what happens in the offseason. And for that reason, you won't drop him. But it very limited situation where you keep him for 27.
Yeah, just in case he drops an album or something.
Yeah, he's got to drop an album, go platinum, and start for the Kansas City Chiefs.
At least one game. Fuck yeah.
Odd prediction there, but okay. I'll file that one away. Come out.
Another one whose team is just putting up buckets, bro. Good shit, man. I like your team.
His point total is amazing.
It's 449 if I wasn't 49.
Yeah,
I feel like he's first, but I could be wrong. But
No,
yeah,
you
he
are.
is.
him and Andrew, something they've done every week is
Oh, it is fucking 49.
yeah. They have high ceiling so far. Like they're hitting every week.
No, fucking bad, bro.
But
Watch
yeah,
out, this
Mike's
could be a year,
Mike's
Mike.
team is also extremely scary.
For sure. Number 2 is the good lettuce, who was, I'm sure, is a fucking shock to everybody.
3-0, man.
Just
That
getting it.
is, I'm not gonna lie, one of the fuggliest 3-0 rosters I've seen.
Jake Ferguson for I fucking could have kept him for fucking $4, bro. 14 targets last game, 12 the game before that.
Dog, he is getting those fucking looks that are ridiculous.
That makes me sick, bro.
Yeah,
I
right.
got nothing for that motherfucker.
Quarterback.
Patriot.
$1. You drafted Jake Ferguson for $1. $1.
Damn.
Zay
Jalen.
let him down this week. Yeah, Warren is balling. Javante's going crazy. Jordan Mason doing what you thought Jordan Mason would do. Drake has been subpar. Dak has been subpar, but the squad is
Flowers
good.
had an off game. He usually is having really good games.
T. Higgins, future TBD.
Seriously.
That
But
guy
he
is
doesn't
not-
need him right now. Looking at that Scatterboo to fucking plug in the lineup.
Just got to get the start
And then
this
we
week.
haven't even mentioned Quentin Johnston, but the dude's 6th overall through 3 games.
Jawan Jennings.
When he's healthy, he's a good player.
He reminds
You know?
me of Brandon Ayuk.
Fuck. I can't argue with you.
I mean, but
But
his team
I feel like he's been doing it for longer.
his team is hitting right now. What is Kincaid ranked?
6th.
This is probably the best that he's looked in his career, man.
100%.
Said that he was hurt last year.
It's nice to see, as much as it hurts, that Kamal traded away Jalen Warren after I traded you.
Yeah, it's all right.
But it is
I've always liked him as a player. At the time, priorities were not in order, and he got moved. But Warren has always been serviceable. Now he's just getting the workload. You know,
Yeah, I mean, that volume is
produce.
crazy, bro.
yeah,
That
Seriously,
volume
man.
is nuts.
I underestimated that. I very much could use Warren right now.
yeah. I mean, we all could. Let's be real. Like $8 keep, and you know, producing weekly starter numbers. So I
23
don't.
touches last game, man.
Yeah, I don't know how sustainable it'll be.
I mean,
Um,
he's not
what
very
to do
efficient
with
at all. So, I
Caleb.
mean,
No, but he's getting the volume.
yeah, that's the
And
point.
You ride him while he's hot, and if that's the whole season, good on you. But keep going.
yeah,
So, but I do anticipate Caleb Johnson. Like, I don't know, man. That whole ordeal is strange. So,
Wait, what do you? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
like, I don't know what's going on with the rookie, and
Arthur Smith treating him like shit, bro. What does that remind us of?
yeah. So I don't know. It
Jason, do you have any insight on Arthur Smith and how he treats running backs?
never heard of the guy. Never
he
heard
said
of him.
that's in the past. But no, this is another good squad, man. I mean, to keep it real, like
I
he's
mean,
getting solid performances from everyone, which is kind of how he builds his squad. Like,
Yeah,
he might not be going for top 10, but he's going for players that can produce, and that's exactly what they're doing.
and they've
players
all been
produce.
producing for sure.
And they are top 10 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say players that produce on a consistent basis and at affordable prices.
Yeah.
Right. So he's super deep. This is probably the deepest team in the league.
And it usually is. It also matters on how the majority is performing, and he's
Bro, we haven't
getting
even talked about Javante.
he's getting career years from Javante, from Warren, from Zay Flowers. So
Cedric Tillman out there, fucking
it's working, man. I mean,
Scatterbo, Strange, Kincaid, that
these
fucking
guys are
midget
all
brain,
having remarkable seasons.
Jake
Right?
Darnold.
And dude, what happens to Jake Ferguson without CD in the lineup? Does he get 20 targets a game?
I would assume 25, but
I mean, legitimately.
no, yeah, 15, 10, 15.
It's crazy, bro, for $1.
I mean, that's what you're hoping for.
Yeah,
Bucket getter.
Bro, he could throw Kincaid at tight end and put Ferguson in the flex.
Just for shits.
just for shits and giggles, man. Good shit, Jason. Respect, dog, but gotta make sure we get some time to my dog at the number one.
Penis Junior, man.
It's all good, bro. We can pass over this. It's all good. It's bedtime.
We're fucking talking about this.
We are going to discuss and break down this shit. Get you fuck out of here. 160, dog. Look at that, man.
I will say that, like,
Jalen.
my opponents have not been very positive in their outcomes. Like, I feel like I've had an easy schedule, but still nice to get a solid floor of 150, 160. That's cool.
Odunze fucking balling for you, bro. Puka looking good. Puka continue to show his advertise. Bowers, I'm sure you'd want more, but at this point, who the fuck cares, right?
Yeah, I can live with it.
Yeah, I mean, how good does that feel, Kamal? Just to give you an opportunity to say, like, because this is your thing, right? Is like having the positional advantage at the onesie position.
Yeah.
It's like Brock Bowers isn't like putting up, crazy.
What I know you want.
But you don't even really have to give a shit. Like that's the
Well, it'll come. Yeah, when it comes, I mean, unfortunately, the knee injury, it's going to slow him down, I would imagine, and it could be an entire season situation, or he, can overcome it and remains his dominant self. But it goes back to the Vegas thing. Like, their O-line looks bad. Things just don't look good in the offense. So regardless, though, he's going to get the ball, So Connor going down sucks. I mean, like in real life too, right? Like he's kind of a guy you root for,
Oh, for sure, man.
but definitely lost some important depth. That now makes me kind of shallow. At least going into week 4 at the position, but it
Yeah,
is
I
what it
think
is.
that feels worse because of what's going on with Isaiah Pacheco, honestly.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
if Pacheco were cracking off like we expected him,
Yeah, you
Like they're
expect
giving
him to
Hunt
get
all the
touches.
fucking goal line looks, bro.
Yeah,
All
and
the goal line,
that
bro.
dude looks fucking confused out there, bro.
yeah. And Hunt, I mean, Hunt looks better than him. That's the reality of the situation. But it's also not hard to look better than what Isaiah Pacheco is doing right now. So that's
Rasheed Rice
disappointing.
comes
But
back in another 3 weeks. You got three more sleeps for Rasheed Rice.
Yeah.
yeah,
Sheesh, bro.
hopefully Worthy comes back.
It's probably
Just,
better for Rasheed's
just so he hits
prospects
the
if he
field.
fucking hangs out for a while, man.
Say what?
I said it's probably better for Rasheed's prospects if Xavier just cools out for a while.
Nah, Rasheed. I firmly believe like Rasheed is the offense. So I think it goes through them. They can go through Worthy, but that's not what you want to do on a weekly basis.
And
And
it sucks.
time
That
will
injury
tell.
worthy sucks, bro.
I don't care as long as one of them hit. I don't give a fuck which one it is. It don't make a difference to me. I anticipate one of them, being
I think they're both gonna fucking hit. To be
top
honest
20,
with you,
maybe.
they both will, bro.
Yeah, I mean, looking at your like starting lineup right now as it currently sits, and you may move something around, you may not, but it's just wild to look at all of the top 10 positional rankings stacked up on the same roster.
It feels good, man. I don't. I don't.
It
I mean,
looks
I don't like to, you know, uh, boast and shit. So it's cool. I mean, like I said,
Caleb Williams, man.
long
When are you gonna start?
overdue,
When are you
bro.
gonna put Caleb in over Jalen?
I almost did it this past week.
Bro, you would have been fine.
Yeah, but you know how sick I would have been watching Jalen score 35, being like, God, and obviously Caleb plays later, but to live with that for the first 3 hours, I'm glad I didn't do it from that regard. Um, but it's actually been fun watching Chicago.
Seriously, man. I'm
I watch
enjoying watching you play.
highlights because I have to remind myself that like dude is talented and it shows up on tape. I don't know if he's top 10, but you know, Puka is fun. Puka's surprising low key. Like I didn't
That
move
he's
for
maintaining this output every week is honestly
Number
yeah, I
one
didn't
overall, bro.
anticipate, the numbers I had seen him put up, but I anticipated top 10. So that's been exciting to see him continue to be a focal point.
Dog. I mean,
Especially like in the off season, Neighbors was dealing with injuries. The whole Stafford thing was going on. Nobody knew what the fuck was happening in Chicago. Rasheed
getting spooky times
suspended.
out there,
Like,
bro.
bro, the off season was so long for me because it was just like a lot of negativity around a lot of my players. Zaire wasn't practicing. You know what I mean? So it's nice to
Dude,
to see it happening.
coming out the gates fucking swinging, bro.
I'm looking at Puka's stats through 3 games right now, and it's wild to me because the dude has not gotten into the box as a receiver yet. His only touchdown is on a fucking carry.
Yeah. Which was a crazy like that rush
That
made me
fucking
like,
run, if you saw him running, he looked like he just running so fucking slow.
I
He
don't care
just
how
got right
look,
through the fucking gap and
but
just scored
the
right through
dude
that
hit
shit,
the
bro.
gap. He hit the block. He didn't go down. I was
Nah.
like, yo, like I like his toughness, from a player's perspective. But
And McVay
all
seems
the
intent
time,
on giving him at least one a game, bro. He's gotten a carry, like he's got a design touch. through each game.
Bro, he's got like 5 or 6 design touches every game, which is why I love Sean McVay, like and the Rams. Like, you know, there's a lot of you wish that JJ or Jamar Chase got like these consistent plays designed specifically for them. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they do that for Devontae too. Like, this is what he's good at. This is when we'll give him an opportunity. And on this play, the ball is designed to go to Devontae.
Yeah, that's part of my like. So obviously my grip on JJ had to loosen enough to trade him coming into this season.
Right.
But I think part of what helped kind of loosen the grip a little bit was just like having that body of work from the prior season, like in front, and being concerned that that kind of stuff was not happening for him, right? Like watching the way defenses do bracket coverage and then him having to work extra hard for every fucking catch and yard, only to watch Addison be the one getting into the box like seemed like every game, like once or twice in some occasions. And that just like, it's not that JJ isn't capable, but I think, and taking nothing away from his eliteness at all, but in terms of like moving off of a player like JJ at his price, I think on balance, it was sort of like, I guess, declining or waning confidence that would change, right? That like, and, obviously I didn't expect that JJ McCarthy would crash and burn the way that he's done this season, but Carson Wentz might be a blessing for you, Jay, in the in the midterm. You know what I mean?
I hope so, man. Hopefully he's a competent guy that'll get him the fucking ball.
And he's healthy, dude. Carson Wentz is like healthy, and he's like kind of been off the field for a while. The same guy that like
a great offensive situation. You got a good run game. You got a good tight end, number 1 receiver. Addison coming back.
What is Devontae's rank? Because he was on one of the lower ranked teams from earlier.
Adams?
Yeah, Devontae Adams.
He's on.
Is he on Curve's team?
Yes.
Top 15.
Bro, he's number 12 overall. So you've got an offense that's sustaining Puka at number 1 and Devontae at 12th overall through 3 games.
Yeah. The offense is legit, man. And I mean, there's no doubt that Stafford can
look at the fucking game that the Eagles needed to have to beat them, bro. They had to block 2 fucking consecutive punts to beat them, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kamal,
I do think they're contenders. Like, I think the Rams, as long as they stay healthy.
Yeah, if they stay healthy and they make it to the playoffs, bro, that one and done, they can do it.
Absolutely. We got a small flash in week 1 of what we know Breece Hall is capable of. I cannot I am looking forward to the next time you get to see that. Just because like from having Breece Hall do it for me and then not, there's nothing worse than having a player like him on your roster, knowing like when he reigns, he fucking floods points. It's just like,
yeah, I like the Breece play just because of that reason. You know, some weeks I won't be able to tolerate 8-10 points from him, but most weeks I will. And then his boom weeks will hopefully make up for whatever other starter didn't produce. And again, another like fun player to watch play football. You know, so week 1 was, and I told you guys after, going into week 2 that the Jets felt like fool's gold.
Yeah.
But
week 2, wasn't that week 2 is when they played Buffalo, first of all.
Yeah.
So I think that was my qualifier. And then also your boy got hurt. Justin Fields, right?
Hurt early in the game, bro.
So, I mean, you got to roll with that. But
I think what made Breece easier to play was knowing that Connor was in the wings, right?
Yeah,
Like
I
Connor
agree.
felt like a very solid floor that I could go by and get by weeks with without feeling pressured to play Brees. Whereas now, you know, kind of like you last year, like it's just a situation where, I mean, you got to play Brees. You
Yeah,
know,
you can't sit him, and who are you sitting
Yeah.
him for?
yeah,
Right.
exactly. So,
Well,
Yeah.
which luckily the wide receiver position helps with that because
a
now
lot.
at least I have an answer at running back too. Now I'm also one injury away from being exactly where I was last year.
No,
So
I mean, I'll stop you there because number
Your
one,
team
your
is just
quarterback situation has
yeah,
dramatically.
yeah,
by
yeah. And I
far
have
head and
better people this
shoulders,
year. Yeah,
deeper, stronger, faster. No Diddy at
yeah,
all
but
your
still,
spots.
I mean, you know, it's thinner than what I anticipated, right?
Fair.
So,
And even with all the bullshit in New York, you've got Malik that's still just fucking produce. I mean, dude, a 39-point game.
yeah, watching him last week was remarkable, man. Like, you know, I'm extremely excited about him. Um, he's him and Bowers are like, you know, the
Yeah,
two guys that you hit me up about, and I'm basically going to tell you to fuck off.
yeah.
You know,
No, I
just
mean, rightfully so. And look, I think a lot goes sort of unaddressed in terms of the suffering you are willing to put yourself through to sort of achieve the lineup that you have now.
yeah,
So I do
You go
think as
through a
much
lot of
as
struggles, bro.
a
you know,
lot of struggles, bro. Like I
and a lot
can't
of
look it up now, but if I'm not mistaken, and I need y'all to understand this, and whoever the fuck listened for 2.5 hours to know, I haven't made the playoffs since like 2018. I think, I think 2018, and it was my first year in the league. So like suffering has been something that I was accustomed to in this league. Like, bro, so this is long overdue. You know what
no,
I mean?
I
Especially
think
as
that
passionate as I am. Like,
yeah, and it works on you as much as like look, I mean, it's one of those things where you're not like when you're doing something with as much intention and with so much of a preoccupation with the details, right? And you have such a knowledge set and you're updating it all the time and you're carrying this information only for Sunday to come around and to not have any of that really make its way into like real data in a
yeah.
positive way, right? I just think, you know, bro,
Jordan Howard, Philip Lindsay.
bro, what is this?
This is his 2018 last playoff roster.
Yikes, bro. That's hilarious. And that was when Thielen was balling, though, right? Yeah, dude, Thielen was putting up 18.7 a game.
That's hilarious. Jordan
Mike,
Howard was
Gordon
putting
Howard. Fuck.
and look at Mike Evans. Like, you know what I mean? Keenan Allen and Mike Evans, as relevant as ever.
And
that's
we've been
crazy.
playing IDPs for a fucking while.
Yeah, but anyways,
Melvin
all
Gordon,
I wanted to say was like
Flash Gordon. Look at
it's
that.
been rough, bro.
LaShawn McCoy,
It's been rough.
the ghost of LaShawn McCoy, Josh Gordon, high as
I don't even remember this team at all. Adam Humphries.
was I in
Anyways,
this league in 2018?
Bro,
it's been
of
a long
course you
time
were.
coming, bro.
What was my team in 2018? I need to see this bullshit. I guarantee it's DJ Moore and Terry McLaurin.
Cortland Sutton.
Yikes. Who is Elijah McGuire? Here, I started off talking shit about Zach Ertz, but I mean, this is why he's dusty, bro.
David Johnson. Legend.
What's that bench look like? Ezekiel Elliott, Michael Thomas, Devontae Adams. Fuck off. That team was fire.
Naheem Hines. Giovanni.
Gio.
Man, that team was fire. What were y'all doing?
Man. Go ahead, Jay. Let's see yours.
Ezekiel Elliott
Jason fucking had McCaffrey.
and Kamara. Probably.
LSU, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, this is before he traded him to me.
Jameis Winston, fuck.
Damian
Alshon
Williams,
Jeffrey.
Amari Cooper. Look at Alshon, boy.
Damian Williams.
Dude, Jay, you rode with Jamal Adams for years until the wheels
Oh,
fell for
man.
that guy, bro. Like
Bro,
that was
yeah,
like you
to
weren't
see-
letting anybody have that motherfucker. Luke Kuechly,
To
boy.
see Luke on the bench is so nostalgic.
I know, man.
Oh, and look, James
God.
Conner, IR.
Look at Josh Allen.
Young Josh Allen. I traded him away to fucking what's his face
Wow.
to Andrew Miles Garrett before fucking Mike came into the league. Sony
Yeah,
Michelle.
Young Calvin Ridley out there.
CJ
Justin
Anderson,
Sony-
bad boy CJ Anderson.
Sony Michelle still wearing the fucking Miami jersey, playing for New England.
That's crazy,
Oh
bro.
fuck! Who won the league that year?
2018. Final standings, that would have been Andrew at 7-6. Yeah, bro. Hold on. Go back. Hold on. Before you do this, go back. This is the thing about fantasy that I hate worse than anything in the world. Look at those average points for. And then I come in third at 174 a game. Fuck that. Fuck that.
That's rough.
The next highest was 161.
And it didn't matter.
My point differential on a per game basis was 21.6.
21.
That's crazy.
Shitting on people, bro.
And then came in third like a bitch.
Mine was 0. How you play all those games and come out even?
Young Dalvin Cook.
This is what got it done.
Who the
Jalen
fuck is Jalen
Samuels.
Samuels?
He's that state player, bro. He was a
Sanu.
Oh, wow.
Mike.
Young
Or-
Roquan back with Chicago.
Prime AB, though, sitting there. Prime AB. 21.4 a game. Guy was
Disappointing Mike Williams. Still disappointing back in 2018.
Oh,
It's
dude.
all
He's
IDPs.
all he's ever done is disappoint, bro. Alfred
Lynch.
Blue.
Dion Lewis.
Yeah, dude. These are some names. It's funny Buda Baker is still out here doing the Lord's work, man.
Still a starter.
Marshawn Lynch on IR.
Well, Kalen Balaj.
Russ averaged 22.
Yeah, dude. That was when Russ knew how to play quarterback.
Breeze.
Well,
You won the league with this. Oh, no. Andrew did. This is his
Andrew
team.
won the league with this.
Trey Burton. Wow.
Yuck.
Anyways, these are the players that were playing last time I made the playoffs. So long overdue, like I
Bro,
said.
okay, just for nostalgia, because I don't care about it. Can you please just go to my roster from last year in the as the standings ended? I just need to reflect on my IR situation.
20, 23.
No, one more up. No. The one where I lost. You don't want to revisit 23, Jay. Come on now. Yeah, right there. So just go ahead and scroll to my IR. 4 points. And then look at this shit.
Ken Walker, CD Lamb, Evan Ingram. Fuck.
And dude, I had just moved a second round pick right at the trade deadline to get Evan Ingram. He goes to IR. And Ken Walker and CD. This
Yeah,
team
it's
should have been
rough.
this team should have been the back-to-back. That should have been like this team was fully fucking capable of the back-to-back, man.
Yeah. Good Tyreek before he balled out. Parson still doing good. AJ Brown, Mahomes. Where's your tight ends at? Ferg. Yeah, man, that was a shame.
Did I
A
really have
shame.
to flex Michael Carter in the last game? No way, right?
No, I think this is just the last the way you laid it out.
Yeah, because AJ Brown was at flex.
Yeah, it just says off season.
Yeah, no, this is your roster.
That's when Joe Burrow went absolutely fucking bananas. Oh,
And Zaire.
stressful, bro. And look at Ladd putting up 30.
Now he's putting up 3.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Rough. No, but Kamau, I think, like, point being, I know you don't like to brag and whatever, but it's all right to fucking, like, you know, enjoy.
Toot your own horn in this shit, bro.
Enjoy.
I'm enjoying it. Get that straight. I mean, I'm certainly expecting losses, and I'll have down weeks, and you know what I mean. But at this point, it's just getting to the playoffs and
Well, I'm
go.
looking at your team right now, and this is always when you know like how quality your starting lineup is like I know projections are really like not worth the paper they're written on once the games start, but in advance of that, I'm looking at your projection for this week with your current lineup in place. Your projection for this week is 171.
That's fucking wild.
It's
Your
insane.
projection, bro, right?
Projecting.
I think it was 170 last week too. So, I mean, you know,
Talk about
it's
floor.
nice.
You know what I mean?
I mean, for me, I'm more proud of like the hits that the Odunze, you know, Troy Franklin, like, and there's still a lot to be determined by Troy, but just being able to actually be patient and, you know, reap the benefits for once. You know, I'm a fast trader, right? So, kind of live and die by that. And this year, instead of trading for future assets, you know, I went for current ones, and health is on my side so far. So,
Word.
you know, it's cool though.
Like it, bro. Like it a lot.
Now that Jay reminded me, I'm going to go back to 2023 just so I can be reminded of the mountaintop.
I'm starting to forget about what my bed feels like. Y'all mofos better hurry.
Go real quick and then we'll call it tonight.
For 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Pull it up. Yeah, this was a new record.
We knew what this was going to be going into it, though. I'm glad Jay started before 10.
Yeah.
For sure. We said 2023.
Yeah.
Let's get that roster, champ. Lamar, Brees, Mr. Cooks, CD, Ferguson, AJ,
Tyreek
Brown, Tyreek right there.
Ken Walker set the bench in the championship game.
Wow, you don't even need it. Good shit.
Dude,
Chase Brown. Lamar
put up 45.
Parker Washington. That boy Parker. Khalil, Mark Andrews, the Chubbler.
Dude, but you peep Chase Brown on the roster then. That was the late season scoop. Boink.
No, I want to say that you had it. Well, I feel like you had it for the.
Oh, you had him, like you kept him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was a late season scoop off the waiver.
Oh, I didn't realize he was on the waiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drafted him, and I didn't need a space, and he ended up panning out.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Traylon Burks was on that roster too. What a bitch.
What a fucking bust, bro. Waste of a fucking pick.
Oh wait, hold on a second.
This was before Jermaine Burton.
This was before Burton.
This is before Burton. Pre-Burton. Pre-Jermaine. You know what I mean? Damn.
Ryan Tannehill. Ooh.
Dude, but I mean, if you could have the roster now that you had that year, Bijan, CMC, and Jonathan Taylor.
I'd be very happy right now. Very, very happy right now. Fuck. Anyways, gentlemen, this has been great. I appreciate you guys hanging with me tonight. Come on, man. Your fucking roster is looking great. Sky's the limit. Mike, I definitely think that you will have better days. I hoping I can get something.
Yeah, you ranked yourself too low, but it's okay.
Yeah, man, it feels it's a different look this year on my side, but probably same thing for you, Kamal.
Oh, for sure. I'm actually winning.
Heard, you know?
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
Fucking heard that.
Hey, I'm telling you, 2018, bro. It's been a long time.
This is the year.
I just want to make playoffs. I told y'all that. I stand by it, you know, and then go from there. Whatever happens, happens.
Well, sir, you're looking like you're trending towards that drink.
Yeah, man. Look, it's been quiet in these trade streets and transactions. I feel like everybody's like holding tight to theirs.
Yeah.
I think it'll probably start shaking out in the next week or two. I actually got a trade while I was sitting up here right now. Trade offer.
Oh, yeah?
Speaking about Nick hit me up.
I'm sure. That man, he needs something. He needs a little Sutton. Yeah.
Something about that boy Cortland. You feel me?
A little Cortland Sutton.
All right, gentlemen. You guys have a good evening.
Yeah, man. Good to see y'all.
Yeah. Have a good night, fellas.
Good night.